audio on. Give me a few minutes. I'm just prepping some stuff. I'll be right back.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day.
Hey. What is going on, everybody? It's Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin. Tonight, we have what? Wells. We have, as usual, Hashimoto. Hashimoto would be like our daily correspondent, daily correspondent stuff. And then we have what? We have Matia, Maya, Sherry, Kat, and Joe on the other side, of course. And what is going on? I am smoking this Cigar Dojo Doshi, which means leap year, by Alec and Bradley. I'm pretty sure this is sent to me by Joe Sparaccio, but I don't usually remember that kind of stuff, so I gotta assume that it is until somebody corrects me. All right, and this is my homemade Irish cream, if you wanna call that. It's creamy whiskey.
Okay, so it's just coffee with whiskey in it?
Huh?
Cream? Just coffee with whiskey?
No, it's literally just cream and whiskey. There we go. Alright, the draw is not that bad. Anyways, so testing, everybody can hear us. Good? Yes? Maybe? Kind of? Anybody can hear? Everybody can hear everyone, right? Like, here. Can everybody hear Wells? Michael Wells?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Everybody good? Good? Alright, can everybody hear Hashimoto?
Can you hear me? Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Hashimoto-san.
That's the wrong time to be taking a draw.
Say what?
That's the wrong time to be taking a draw.
As usual. I don't know why. Cigar Dojo cigars are very spicy every time.
I got the Steve Saka Mikiera.
Steve Saka Mikiera.
Yeah.
You know, like means like my woman or something. My love. My loved one.
Mistress.
Mistress, yep.
Kiera. Carita?
Carita.
Yeah.
Carita.
So, yep, we had a bunch of people saying hi. We have Sherry, we have, everybody good. Kat is on. James Irvin's on. Oh my god. Chapin's not on, so that's a good news, I guess.
I think I wore Chapin out. I don't know. He's all upset.
Then all he had to do is not check in. We have someone else left the group, I think either a couple days ago or today. I was just checking that right before the show. So another one that didn't say. It's like it's always this hard to say something. Just to say something like, "Hey, I'm done with you guys. You guys are assholes. I'm leaving now." You know, it's that hard. It's that hard. You know, even though I think our members info thing is kind of outdated because we had new members' name that's not on there. So I guess that's a good time to, after we kick everybody out, shrink the list again.
Yeah.
It'll be another time to fill it back up. It's fine. It's good. I think that's good. I see a few people that I literally don't hear anymore. That's on there. I'm like, I know. They are gonna go.
Yeah. I just posted right before the show. I posted an updated screenshot of the whole list of everybody that checked in. So
yeah, it's gotta be about 50 people leaving.
Yeah. It's gonna be because last time it was 45. So yeah, we're gonna be more this time.
Yeah, because we didn't ask a lot, right? We tag everybody many times, and I posted in the Soy Sauce Assassin page, and I posted in our Instagram, both of them, and and we tag everybody like 3 times on Facebook. So if by now you still cannot get it, even Ron is not even using our Facebook page. He just uses our homepage. Even Ron checked it.
Right, and I went ahead and I made sure I checked over there because Ivan and him both did. So
yeah, so if you didn't check in, it's that much of an effort for you. We got some issue here, all right? If that much is, we're not asking a lot, all right? We're asking for you to check in once in half a year or so.
True.
That's not that bad, right? And not to mention we like tag you. We literally go ding ding here, hello, right?
So what's the deadline? Midnight tomorrow night, or
We'll just wait until we start deleting on Monday. We'll start deleting on Monday. I really don't think that I don't think I'm asking too much. I don't think I'm asking too much. Like, for a group that doesn't charge you dues, and all he asked you was to check in once in a while, that's not bad. I mean, yeah, if you gotta pay dues, then yeah, I would never ask for your name. Okay? I will never ask you to check in because your money is you're checking in.
True.
Right? Like, when I see your check hits the bank, I know you checked in, right? So, yeah, it's a group that doesn't have any dues, and we do a lot of stuff together, and you can even to say, I'm still here, kind of, Yeah, I know a lot of people got turned away by the introduction thing, but then it's like, that was just a challenge. That wasn't enforced. So long as you checked in, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I always boggles my mind how that could be so difficult.
That's what everybody goes asking me. I was like, no, if you check in, even if you want to do just a small post, ain't got to be a video. It's not a big deal. Just go ahead. That's all.
that's what I was scared of. I didn't want to do it
Why?
because I'm not like that.
Then why
But you jump on live though.
Now I do.
Oh, okay.
I mean, technically, if you show up alive, you checked in. You're here.
Sweet, I've checked in multiple times then.
Yeah. Right? I mean, the checked in only really affects you if you are not active.
Yeah.
Right? You only cut you off guard if you're not active. Because if you're active, you check it, and you post stuff, you are gonna see it. Right? And
Right.
at that point, let's say if you make posts, but you didn't see that check-in post, I will still consider that you checked in because I just saw you.
Yeah.
So,
Shit. If I would have known that.
Yeah, we've been pretty lenient. We've been pretty lenient with it because, like Chris Powell, he didn't do a new one and stuff like that, and I just went ahead and checked him in.
yeah, he just checked in, but like, Chris Powell, seriously, I don't know what he's doing. Okay? I don't know what he's doing. If nobody tagged him by his name, he probably will never check it.
Mm-hmm.
And Martin, no, it's not like pre-recorded. I see you. I'm looking at you. Like, I look at your post right now. I'm looking at your thing right now. So, it's not pre-recorded. I do read it.
We're ignoring Martine.
We cannot ignore Martin because, like, he just got a drunk after show later if we ignore him.
We can only hope.
So, what are you guys smoking? Let's go with Will first. What are you smoking?
My father, Flor de Antillas. They're just a regular sun-grown.
Regular sun-grown. There we go. Yep. And now he's smoking his mistress. So,
Yep. Steve Sock.
Got to get rid of them somehow. Smoke them after you're done with them.
So yeah, I'm smoking this Doshi, which means leap year, by Cigar Dojo. We need to come out with this thing like this, just partner up. But obviously, we're not as big as Cigar Dojo. Cigar Dojo is big. I think they sell their own cigars. It's crazy. So
Yeah, they're
to
huge.
stay not a business, we have to make sure that we stay within that boundary. That we're non-profit. We don't profit. We don't, in fact, there's no way to profit. We're non-profit. We don't make any money, so we don't have to deal with a lot of stuff like giveaway and stuff like that. That would be a problem. So, Rob Christian says, hey, just wanted to stop by and say hi. Time to spend some time with wife. Okay.
That's important.
That's very
Thanks
important.
for stopping
I would think that people are spending too much time with their wife right now, but that's important. That's important, right? Checking like Michael Wells and say, hello, I like to eat banana in 2 bites.
You didn't watch my whole life, Tony, so yeah.
I should watch it tomorrow or something like that. Dark Shark, I think that's what sherry smoking. Nobody gets rid of Saka cigars. Everybody gets rid of Saka cigars. Just ask Brendan Wells. I think Saka cigar is kind of like overpriced, to be honest with you. So
Yeah, they're not bad. It's just just the price point's just a little too high for some of them.
Really? I don't think they're that bad.
Well, then you buy them there if you do, and then you get even higher tax. So how do you not think they're overpriced?
Well, I don't even go to the cigar stores here, bro.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
So I have no idea what the cost is here, but like I think it's pretty good price for compared to some of the shit I buy, you know. So
Martin says SSL is in the hole. It's definitely not profit. You know, honestly, I tell you, I do this for a living, and if I want to profit, I will just open up for everybody to join. All right, everyone, every single random person, 21 will not to join, and just post up all the T-shirts and all the swag that we have. We will profit really quickly, but that's not the point. So that's why we're never profiting. We're always in a big hole.
True.
There's a lot of people that's from Instagram, and all they wanted was our swag.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that ask like, how do I get this swag? Blah, 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 all the time. I was just like,
Really?
you can't. Unless you're the member, you cannot do that. So you know that's you know, that's why we're in the hole, because we're being selective. You know, losers can be choosers. Okay.
All right. Had to get my coffee. Now we're set.
Cal, I will watch it soon. We smoke them, but we don't get rid of them.
yeah, I'll never
Okay,
get rid
okay.
of some.
But smoke them is kind of getting rid of them.
They missed the pun, right? They
Yeah.
missed the pun.
Yeah, obviously.
Go grab a drink. guys.
They are about the same price as Drew Estate. They're not about the same price as Drew Estate. Which Drew Estate are we talking about here?
See, I don't really like Jew Estate that much, so.
I don't think DTT has any cigar in the $6 to $8 range.
The Umbagog is like 8, and the Mikarita is like 8 or 9.
Any in the 6 range? No, right?
Negative.
Yeah, Drew Estate has $6 ranges,
Mm-hmm.
if not lower. All right, so this cigar. Let's talk about this cigar. Cedary, peppery, a little bit of like a woodsy drawer, like a wooden drawer taste to it. It wasn't bad, but it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
It's kind of boring. It's just another cigar. Just another cigar. I don't know. Maybe it'll change. But then Alec Bradley cigars are usually like that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Alec Bradley cigars. What's your impression on Alec Bradley cigars?
Aside from the Magic Toast, and like the lineage is good for somewhat basic, but yeah, they're all kind of a flat profile for me.
And we're listening to quicker here. I think Hashimoto just turned invisible right now. I don't know what he drank, but he's gone.
He went to go get a drink. That's why I walked
Kyle's on.
inside.
Hey, Kyle. I gotta find a way to so that you guys can see what's on my screen as well, so that you guys can see the chat, because I know that when you guys are on a different screen, it's harder to see. There's gotta be a way to you know. There's gotta be a way. But then again, if I do that, then we'll see 2 of these, like these chat things on my screen twice. So. This seems to be a dog on Saka Day. Why? Why is it dog on Saka Day?
Dog on Saka Day?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Because Hashimoto has one.
And that was it.
I don't think it's really dogging on Sokka.
I had to turn my cup around, so product placement. Yeah.
yeah, zoomed in right here.
Mm.
That's too bad they cannot make that any bigger, because we saw the Cigar Mechanic one was gigantic.
Yeah,
Also, I I didn't get you one of these because I'm gonna be doing another run of them. Hopefully here after all this shit's over, you'll get one of these, Tony, too. These came out really clean compared to the other one on top
Is
of
it?
I need one of those.
I mean, I know Cigar Mechanic one because the whole body is one size,
Yeah.
so that it can get bigger. But that because the top is bigger than the bottom, it gets smaller.
I just thought the Chosen got one of those, and I wasn't the Chosen.
They paid for them. If you wanted one, all you'd be like is, I want one.
I never saw a post about anything for sale.
You did. And then you said you didn't use them. You said you preheat your thermos and stuff.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay, so for Martin, he asked if I have where the people talking it pops up. The reason I don't have that is because it goes crazy sometimes. Like, you know, if I have noise, because my side always had noise. My side has music going on, so sometimes it will go crazy. That's why I have it more fixed. So when it is my show. Come on, it's my show. It's my show, okay? So it's gotta be on me. This beautiful face, very hot. Okay.
I'm drinking some of Martine's. He don't like the cream soda, but I got his Dr. Pepper.
What's wrong with cream soda? Cream soda's great.
He doesn't like the cream soda. Yeah, he doesn't like cream soda at all. He said.
I don't
He's
drink
missing
soda.
out. Cigar and cream soda are a good combo.
I don't drink soda anymore, but I loved cream soda when I drink
Hell
soda.
Pure cane sugar too.
Let's see. Steve Saka just love full body cigar and it's not for everyone. Well, I can tell you that Boulay is not full body.
Oh, no.
Was it last week? Last week he put out a list of his like daily rotation.
Mm-hmm.
He put that brulee as one of his daily rotation.
I
I
call
would too
BS
if
on
I
that.
could. I would too if I could smoke one of those every day.
I don't know. I call BS on that. Daily rotations. Now I can understand. I understand that he's only got to smoke his own cigars. I mean, you know.
No, he put a few other brands on there.
few other brands.
Yeah,
How many cigars he
put,
smoke a day? Like 10?
Yeah, it's like 10 to 15.
10 to
Oh
15.
my god.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works because if one cigar is 1 hour, 15 is 15 hours. That's if he doesn't take any break, doesn't eat in between.
But he said he's one of those guys where, like, say for some reason it's got a construction problem, it's got a bit of a draw
I'll
problem.
just toss it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll throw it out and grab another one.
Yeah, well, yeah, you see, if I have a cigar company, I'll do the same.
Yeah, me too. If I could afford to do that, it'd be
Yeah.
gone.
You know, in fact, if I run out of toilet paper, I have some spare cigars to use. I don't have to use corn cobs.
That'd be an instant nicotine high. Would be the problem.
Right?
How hard would it be to make a cigar stand with 3D printer? Not hard at all. It's just time. It's just time. Printing one of those depends. The quality that you do is between 5 to 10 hours. Okay, like 5 to 10 hours. I tried to print the joints that I needed for a shelf over here, so that I can have the 3D printer right here, so it can run while I'm here doing stuff. Each corner joint, each corner, all right. So one table has 4 corners, right, and the bottom leg has another 4, so I need 8. Each corner takes 5 hours.
Damn.
Yeah, each corner takes 5 hours. I only print one a day, literally. I just print one corner, the next day, and then one corner, and that's not including the joint that's needed for those corners. So I'll probably take 2-3 weeks just to print enough for one table to be jointed. Yep.
At first, I thought you were just gonna say I tried printing joints, and I thought that was gonna be it.
I'll be very rich if I could do that. I'll be like,
That's a whole nother.
who needs a farm if I can print one?
one?
who needs a farm if I print one? What is it? Still have amount of DTT left, or you need a restock? Isn't that a loaded question? Okay, so yeah, today I went out again to get grocery. Seems like the grocery store start to do like you need to wait before you go in and out. That's like 1 in, 1 out, 1 in, 1 out kind of thing. So I waited like 25 minutes outside of Wegman. And then they literally, this is what's going on right now with Wegman, okay? This is what's going on with Wegman. They have one person that's letting people in, that's outside. But that lady really is just letting people in, but her primary job is to apologize. Her job is just like, sorry for the wait, you can go in now. Next person, sorry for the wait, you can go in now. Her job is just, I'm sorry you
So
had
the
to wait.
opposite of the Walmart greeter.
Yeah, pretty much like that. I feel so bad for her because she's sitting there looking at the time. Like how many times does she apologize a day? Because she's literally apologized to every single person. What's really funny is I guess she did it so much, and that's sometimes when you do so much, like almost like somebody says, you know, when you're in the restaurant, somebody say thank you, and you say you too, kind of thing, right? Because you don't think about it, it's like body language. It automatically, it's like body memory kind of like thing, muscle memory. You just do it. She's like that. She's like, I'm sorry you had to wait. You can go in now. Somebody walked out. She's like, I'm sorry you had to wait. You can go in now. That lady had an entire cart of stuff, and she just stares at her like, I just bought stuff.
Yeah, they're limiting our stores to like it's like 20 or 30 people at a time, something like that.
Which is nice. I mean, in there, it's not crowded,
Yeah.
and I don't have to wait in the checkout line. You know, for some reason, they have all the checkout line open, every single one of them. But there's only 10 people in there.
That's not how it is here in Utah.
So they have all the
But
checkout line open. They social distancing. I don't know what kind of social distancing they're practicing because they're chatting with each other because there's no people on.
Right.
But you didn't have to wait. I literally just go right through it and it was done. But now I see people wearing masks and gloves.
I got a funny.
I don't understand why people put sanitizer on top of their gloves. I guess it is also muscle memory. They walk in there. Dude, you're wearing gloves.
So I got some. Me and my wife went to the store not too long ago, about a couple hours ago, and girl is at the door, washing off grocery carts, sanitizing them and everything, and she's got a damn mask on. And I went to go grab one, and she says something to me. I don't know what she said, and she points at some other baskets, and I'm like, "What?" And my wife got pissed off at me because she's like, "You're so rude," and I'm like, "I don't know what the hell she said. I can't read her mouth. I can't see her lips. Like it's awkward as hell." And she talked really quiet, so I couldn't hear anything. And then, so I went through the rest of the grocery store with my wife. We get to the check stand. They got this big plexiglass thing up, and all that crap, in front of the cashier and everything. So the lady's trying to talk to my wife, and my wife can't hear her. And I'm like, "Oh, must be," I'm over there like, "Yeah." So it's the weirdest thing to see so many people walking around with these damn masks on. They're looking at us like we're not the normal anymore.
See, Tony, you'll like this. They finally got us masks. It's not. It was mandatory, but now it's voluntary at work. You'll like this because it made me laugh, and I had to scold this manager for this yesterday. He has them. He's got brand new gloves on, stack of like 20 masks in his hand. Okay, he's going. Everything's good. He's handing them out, and then he goes like this. Touches his face underneath his mask, grabs him. I was like, "What the hell are you doing?" I failed science. Yeah, no shit. Now you technically need to fucking throw all those away and get new ones. What? Yeah, you don't understand how infectious diseases work. Do I need to educate you? And he got all mad at me. Fucking walked away and got new ones. I was like, dude, you're a moron. If you're gonna do it right. I don't want one anyways.
But why is he passing it out? Why is he passing it out? Shouldn't he just leave it somewhere so people can go grab him?
No. You don't understand, Tony. They're the company, okay? They're the fucking boss of the world, all right? This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. 25-year-old expert.
So Sam Jr. Togiai, I can't pronounce that. Togiai. Togiai, just joined us.
That sounds like a familiar name.
It does. But anyway, hi Sam. What's going on, man? What is this? I don't know. Martina Maya has tried to convince Quick 30 to join Shadow Smokers Legion. And he says, "Hey, Martina, I know. Unfortunately, I can't join, but hopefully one day I can represent SSL family in California." So it's another guy in California, but there's always things coming up.
Did you
We
say
got
Quake?
Tim and Kyle from Dad Smoking Cigar in SSL as well.
Did you say Quakes, Tony?
Yeah, Quick 30.
I thought Quake was already.
He's in our life all the time. but he's just not in the group.
Oh, okay.
Everyone only gets one mask. Can't risk people grabbing one, 2 or 3. Why not? Why not? See, if they're grabbing 2 or 3, they're using it, and that's a good thing. Okay? If they need to use it, give as many as they needed to use, because that was the kind of the point. That you don't want people that doesn't want to wear it. You want people to want to wear it, even if they change 5 times. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny? Hey, doggy.
It's my dog.
So, if you guys watch the news, you guys probably know the head of the WHO said that Taiwan has been bullying him for the last 3 months and used like racial slur and stuff like that. And everybody like, dude, we're Taiwanese. We don't even know what racial slur is. What is racial slur? Right? So obviously he said that Taiwanese use the N-word. It was like, we don't have N-word.
They called him Nicaraguan.
We don't even have N-word. Like he's saying that as if everybody know what that means. Right? No one, including the black people in Taiwan, knows what the N-word means. Okay? Literally, there's one black guy he lived in Taiwan now, but before he did a Sprite commercial in Taiwan. He fell in love in Taiwan. He's living in Taiwan now. He came on the news. He's like, I lived in Taiwan for like, I don't know how many years, like 10 years or something like that. I've never heard the N-word once.
Wow.
Because we don't even know what that is in Taiwan.
Right. That's how it should be, though.
And even if they do, okay? Even if they do, let's say if they do, right? They are not trying to insult you because they don't even know what that means. Alright? That's number one. Because they heard it from the song. They probably just copy it from the song. But like, if they say it, it'll be a heavy accent and they won't even know what that means. And number two, they will never try to demean or like belittle you by calling you a slave because Taiwan don't have slaves. Not our fault.
We had a kid in high school, man. He was a little Filipino guy, and he had the hardest accent ever. And he would always say the N-word. But it was the funniest shit ever. You're like, dude, stop.
It's just like right now people has because he say attack came from Taiwan, so everybody's using the hashtag attack from Taiwan in Twitter. But instead of posting whatever that's attacking from Taiwan, it's actually food from Taiwan, the view from Taiwan, and all those things, everything about Taiwan. They just like, hey, look at the building, look at the food, it's great, attack from Taiwan. Because now people are actually saying that he's gotta disappear very quickly because as WHO he cannot recognize such thing as Taiwan. But he said Taiwan has been bullying him.
Goddamn bullies.
Just they just had to, I don't know, face the fact. Come on, like who honestly in the modern society does not know Taiwan is a country? That if you go to Taiwan, you need a visa and a passport. Who doesn't know?
They just don't want it recognized that way.
Oh, who joined us? Who? Ivan.
What up?
Hey, how's it going? What up, everybody?
What's happening?
Your camera makes me dizzy, man. Sit down with the cigar, man. Sit down and light up a cigar. Ooh, makes me dizzy.
Yeah.
There we go. Padron. Dude, seriously, put down your phone. Wow.
Tony's gonna get dizzy.
Yeah, I'm having vertigos. So I see that, I was like,
How's everybody doing?
good. Just smoking, just chilling, just doing things right now. Drinking, curing. And today is funny because after I wear the mask going out, I came back, I was coughing like crazy. Not because I think I have corona. It's because when you have the mask all day, right, you're actually breathing in your own steam from your mouth, and then your lung gets wet. It start coughing. It's crazy. I was coughing with the mask on. I took off the mask. I was totally fine. It's crazy. That's a big dog. I just heard a big dog.
Oh yeah, it's my dog. Right there.
Wait, he's not barking.
Oh yeah, that's the neighbor's dog.
Huh? That's the neighbor's
That's
dog?
the neighbor's dog.
Because your dog's like, why are you looking at me? It wasn't me. Like your dog's very confused. Like, why me? And then you just like, yeah, that wasn't him. That was the neighbor's dog. You know, the dog was very confused.
He doesn't like when I smoke cigars. He starts barking at me.
What's gonna get harder before you get better? Let's see what they say. James says, UPS don't want to pay for masks for the families of the employees. Come on, you live in America, the land of the pay for your stuff yourself. Not unless you have Bernie as your president.
That's right. He wants to give everybody everything for free somehow.
Yep.
No, not everything for free. Just take yours so you can give it to someone
Not
else.
anymore. He dropped out.
Well, he's keeping all his delegates though, and he's trying to get more.
No, he had to share them. He had to share them.
He's trying to keep them and get more.
No, he needs to share them. If he,
I know.
If he's gotta, does what he preach. Yeah, just share his delegate.
Right. Should spread them out between everybody, right?
No, not spread them out. It's just everybody get the same amount. So like, if you have 20 delegate, everybody gets extra 20.
Equal and fair. So that means he should share his millions with everybody because he's a rich son of a bitch.
Let's see what else did he say. At my work, it's hard for us to get masks. That's pretty much everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It is gonna get harder before it gets better. Yeah, it's gonna get worse first. Ventriloquist dog. Albert just say your dog is ventriloquist dog. Close the mouth, but still can bark. Not PPE. PPE is the responsibility of the employers.
Mm-hmm.
That depends what your employer consider as.
Well,
I did see
we
a few
make
people
sure-
going to the market today with a bandana. They looks like they got about to rob a bank.
Oh, I know. Like I said, this is the only time in the year that you could walk into a bank with sunglasses and a mask on and not get questioned.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Going to the shopping with one of those motorcycle helmet with the visor going down. Now that is completely covered. Right? If you're going like that, you're more protected than anybody else. You can't even touch your face. At best,
Well,
you can touch your cheek like this.
Right.
That's all you can do.
Well, normally if you got a motorcycle helmet on, you got gloves on too. So
I
Leather
talk and
gloves.
yell too much at work, so the damn mask was getting hooked on my beard. And every time I talk and yell, it was like sliding down. So I didn't want to wear it anyways, but I hate it.
Albert
Did you see
Urban
what-
just say OSHA.
Yeah, OSHA. Yeah, if the employer wants you to wear PPE, they have to provide it. They're supposed to provide it.
yeah,
So, yeah.
They're
We-
supposed
we-
to. Here's a big keyword. They're supposed to.
Yeah.
we
no.
provide it for our guys.
All the banks are closed there. No, why? Bank is
Essential.
essential.
Right.
They may not have lobbies open, but they can close only a limited number of branches. If they're a multi-branch bank, but if they're a single branch, they're not allowed to close.
Ours are all open.
Robbers are now not using masks and glasses. They want to stand out.
Right.
I
That'd
guess
be
so.
different.
I guess so. I mean, if you walk into places without masks and gloves, that might be the new thing. Because if you want to rob a bank, you go in there. Not that they're open, but you go in there without any protection. People might stay away from you. Even the cop probably won't want to arrest you. They're gonna close you. Like, I gotta handcuff you. Like, hey, social distance.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You wanna
Well,
handcuff me 6 feet out? Try to handcuff me from there.
If you think about it, this would be the time that cops would be, if they were that worried, this would be the time that cops would be least likely to pull you over.
No,
Well, I know
I
that
see so many
for sure.
traffic cop out there. There's so many traffic cop out there.
So
We
my
don't.
neighbor, my neighbor's a cop, and there's a couple neighbors here that are cops, and they've been told not to pull anybody over unless it's a serious offense, because right now they don't want to be, getting them in, susceptible to the virus or anything. So, I mean, they're just sitting on the side of the road. They're just kind of making their presence be made, but they're not actually pulling anybody over.
A lot of cops don't have masks right now. I see a lot of cops out there. They don't have masks.
Right.
They have gloves though. They do have gloves. They don't have masks on.
Right.
It's probably uncomfortable too. You gotta sit here with a mask and then all that stuff. I see so many cops. I think they're really there for like, traffic accidents because for some reason nobody know how to drive now. We're watching like traffic cameras and stuff like that. People are crashing their cars in tunnels when there's no cars there. I don't know how that works. How do you crash into nothing? They just hit the wall.
Well, I'm telling you, like the grocery store today, it was like everybody didn't know what the fuck they were doing. Everybody's like walking around like trying to stay away from each other, but like bumping into everybody behind them because they're trying to like watch out, keep 6 feet away from everybody. I'm like, what the hell, people? Get out of my way.
Totally weird. Like I don't know. Like all of a sudden, every time there is some sort of event that makes tell people not to go out, stay home, whatever, like snow, whatever. Everybody forgot how to drive. Everybody forgot how to drive. They just, hey, there's a pole. Yeah. Hey, there's a cone here. They want to hit something.
It's like California when they get a little tiny skiff of snow, they forget how to drive.
Same thing here.
Well, I can kind of understand California because they never snow, right? So every car out there is probably with the summertime. So once it snows, everybody's like, oh shit, I'm gonna crash. It kind of does make sense, because everybody, but like in some areas, for like Massachusetts, if you buy a car, unless it's a high-end sports car, it comes with all season. So if it snows, whatever.
Right.
What's weird is that people in New York, probably the best drivers out there in terms of like crazy traffic and stuff, right? In New York, they drive so close that if you reach your hand out, you can touch the car from the window. Like they drive that close, but if they snow, they don't know how to drive anymore. And they snow normally.
See, Matt, you'll like this. At our stores here, you're talking about people crashing into each other inside the store.
Right.
They have put lines down the aisles, directional lines down the aisles. And people still can't follow that shit. And like every store is that way here. And they're still walking around the opposite way. And then they look at you because you're following the fucking lines that they decided to put in the store. And you're like, dude, can you not drive and follow directions? What the hell?
If they had lines in my store, dude, I'd do the same shit.
just to stick to the boss.
I go at like 6 a.m. when there's nobody there if I go to the store, so it's not a big deal. But it just cracks me up.
I just got to be the bad boy.
So unless the line's in Japanese, I'm not following it.
Right.
And they go, there's no language on the line. No, it in Japanese, for sure. The lines are white.
I don't read English.
In New York, we drive like we stole it. Yeah, because in New York, most people lease their cars. Most people, like, when they lease, there's such thing as, like, full insurance for leasing. And it's covered under, like, one of those, like, supplemental things. It's not even your insurance. Right? It's not even your insurance. You can lease a car in New York, and that has full insurance against damages, like physical damages in New York. So you'll lease a car, you'll drive it, and 2 years later, you return it, it looks like crap. Totally fine. So long as you pay for that.
Damn.
Because in New York, they park so close. They bump front and back all the time. They scratch each other's car for no reason. So they just lease it. And every dealer don't care because most people will still buy a used car that is physically damaged. Like, cosmetically damaged. So, in New York, they drive it like they stole it. Especially when you go on the JFK highway. And literally, that highway is every 2 seconds a bump. So it goes ka-dung, 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 ka-dung. That's a highway. The entire time ka-dung, 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 ka-dung. Don't care. 2 years later, it's your car, not mine. My wife wants to go to New York so bad. She's like, maybe we should just take a risk to go to New York. I was like, yeah, you can go to New York. That's fine. Nothing's open. Not even hotels. You'll be sleeping on the street. Nothing's open. Now, you can barely get into, CVS, doing reads, and maybe Dunkin' Donuts. Maybe Dunkin' Donuts. I can't promise Dunkin' Donuts. But
the Dunkin' Donuts out here ain't even open.
we have drive-through Dunkin' Donuts. They're
Yeah,
open,
all of every lobby, anything that has a lobby is closed, but every drive-through and whatever's open.
Oh yeah, Hashimoto. They processed my cigar ashtray today. They didn't do it yesterday.
Oh shit.
They processed it today.
Oh,
But it's your
man.
fault. My wife saw it, was like, what did you buy? I was like, yeah, it's Hashimoto's fault.
I told my wife too. I'm like, yeah, Tony bought one of them ashtrays too. She's like, oh my god, you guys and your damn cigars.
Oh yeah,
She's
I
like,
did
"You-
receive my socks though. The 4 pair of socks I bought, they don't fit. They don't fit, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna return it. You know, like who returns socks? So I just got extra 4 pair of socks that don't fit.
Give them to somebody, man. Put them in the next SSL Christmas giveaway.
I already put it in my foot. I already put it on my foot. I'm not gonna get, you know, it's like, you know, you lick the handle of the car, you buy the car. You know, I'm not gonna give people the socks I've wore before.
They're exclusive. They're
Right.
celebrity socks now.
Sign them bad dudes and send them out.
You know, and it's one of those, I don't know if you guys know, there's a brand that makes socks that stick into the shoe. So it has adhesive on the
we were
bottom of
talking
it.
about that.
Yeah. So I bought those. That's the, you know, so this adhesive on it. I'm not gonna. Here you go. It's socks I used before. It didn't fit. Smell like Asian. Have you been to Hong Kong?
Smells like fucking soy sauce.
And then we learned where the real infusion comes from.
Brian says a lot of places in Manhattan are boarded up, which makes perfect sense because it prevents looting.
Yep.
If you don't board it up, people can see through the window. They want to loot. So if you board it up, you don't have to worry about it for a while. My mother-in-law was like talking about how the business building owners should charge no rent, should just let them survive right now. I was arguing with her. It's like, you know that if the business buildings are not charging rent, they are losing money. Someone had to lose money somewhere, right? And
Right.
she was talking about how like the small restaurant cannot survive that way. I was like, well, that's kind of the point. If they can't survive, they need to leave, you know, and whatever, you know. And she's wondering why those small restaurants continue to pay the rent even though they can't open. I said that because it's really hard to find a location to do that. You know, if you leave now, you might never be able to go back to do it. Right? Right now, if you go bankrupt, chances you reopening the company after this holding ends are pretty much next to zero.
Yeah.
Right? Because you won't be able to get a loan. You won't be able to get a location because now your credits are bad. I mean, you default on your rent, right? It's very hard. So they have to do whatever they can to upkeep it. And my mother-in-law was like, you know what? If I'm the business owner, I'm just not gonna rent that place. I'll go somewhere else. I was like, if it's that easy to find a business prime location, you let me know. Because I don't think any of the business location ever worry about not having people. They more like if you're not gonna pay that price, we're not gonna lower it. We're not even gonna care. So, you know, now business is like a lot of business is stuck in a bad position where they have to upkeep their rent, right? And and you know, being able to sustain with no income. She was talking about how there's a New York business like building owners that just forgive 1 month of rent right now, but I don't really think that helps. Do you think, like, let's say if you're a business owner and then the building owner says, hey, you don't have to pay rent this month, but you have to pay next month. What difference does it make?
Yeah, if you're not bringing in any revenue, that doesn't do you any good.
Yeah, it doesn't do any good. 1 month is literally like me saying, you got 1 month to move your shit out, or it's mine.
So speaking of that, I just wanted to hit on something. So I've seen some posts about a lot of hate crime kind of stuff going on against Asians. Have you seen anything like that? Anybody?
Most of them are in UK. Most of them are in UK.
Okay.
America has a few. Like I know that New York subway had it. But I think it's because you're like in the ghetto area, so you got few people that's paranoid that went against Asians. But right now it's better because now you have Asian has it, Westerner has it.
Right.
You know. So I think that has kind of calmed down a little bit. That they realize that it's not just Asians, everybody have it.
Yeah, nobody plays those games here. You get shot.
No, they were picking on like woman,
Yeah.
like Asian woman.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw the Asian woman. But I was just wondering to see if anybody else had seen or heard anything like that.
I personally didn't have that problem. I've never seen. I don't think I ever run into people as that ignorant about it. So, I mean, everybody that we hang out with are normal people. You know, neighbors are normal people and stuff like that. Other than the Asian guy called me racist, like yesterday.
That shit made me laugh.
Right? Other than the guy that calls me racist, I've never seen anybody that has any problem with me being Asian or something like that, right? And really, it's perspective. It's perspective. If that was your friend who's Asian, who are sick, you wish them better. You wish them to get better. You want to be like, hey, keep a distance from me, 5 feet, or else I'm gonna shoot you. Now that doesn't happen if it's your friend, right?
Yeah.
It does happen if it's someone that you don't know. And especially, I don't think that guy could complain. What the hell are you doing in the subway without any protection, and you try to blame someone for having the disease?
It's probably the dirtiest place on earth, man, that subway.
Brian says, I work for a corporate real estate company. If your tenant roster is full of good companies, most of them can pay. The ones that can't, you work with them. That's the problem, though. I know that people will work with them. You know, lower the rent or whatever. But without income, it's unknown. It's unknown. Like, you know, this is the time where my clients are asking me, like, should I just fold it and call it this, and then I'll reinvest in something else later?
Damn.
You know? Because it makes sense. It makes sense. Because for every month that you're sustaining, you are losing money. Crap load of money. Right? For every month. Now,
Right.
America is furloughing. So furloughing, that's fine. But most Asian countries don't have that. They don't have furloughing. Right? So a lot of them, I just tell them to sell the asset. Sell the asset. Because right now, if you sell your asset right now, you can use that same money to reestablish yourself when this is over. But if you continue to pay that, you're not gonna be able to do anything. You got to end up losing money and then not have anything to restart later. It's best to fold. It's best to fold. Internal big companies though, big company. Small companies like something like 200 employees, I would say sustain it. Find a way to earn money other way. You know, for example, restaurants, they would continue to do takeouts and stuff like that. You know, nothing continue to touch people or something like that. So, but majority of the big companies should fall. Factories, that's a problem. In America, the factory continues, right? You know, you're still producing metal, still producing things. But in China, right now, the problem is that the factory is working right now, but there's no orders. No one's ordering anything. No country wants to import anything from China right now.
Right.
Because it's a risk. They're saying that, you know, some those viruses can actually stay on some materials for like 20 days. So you want to take that risk? By the time you receive it, your entire factory has people with corona.
I don't know, Michael, your place looks like a fucking mess when you send those pictures about in the mornings.
You should have saw it yesterday.
Holy shit.
Dude, we ran about 85% of what we do at our peak day during Christmas with like 3/4 of the staffing that we usually have.
Wow.
James.
We have nowhere else to put trucks. We have nowhere else to do anything. It's a freaking mess, dude. I had like 10 hours yesterday.
Wow.
James, to join the live, you just had to go to our home, and there's a link there. You just had to click on it.
Hasn't James been on here before?
I don't know.
He
I
has.
thought he was. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's like it sounds bad, but like the shipping companies and some of the manufacturing feel like we're the only ones making money, but I don't know how long that's gonna ride before
Right.
it tanks when nobody has any money to buy anything.
Right.
Actually, for UPS too, I know that Amazon just give up their operation to compete with the shipping companies.
What it is, it's anything. They're still going to deliver everything that comes from their warehouses
yeah.
that are direct Amazon sales. Anything that's a third party, yeah, it's going to go back to us.
Which is great.
Oh yeah, it's just going to be crazy.
James is the new home, man. Is at the new home. But yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Oh yeah.
Especially they can't even ship my stuff. Come on, you guys have that many people working for Amazon. You can't ship my stuff. That's from like a month and something ago.
Is it a non-essential item?
It's definitely non-essential. Well, to me, it's
That's-
essential. I need my 3D printing filament. It's essential to me.
Oh, you know what? There's been a lot of big 3D printing companies that have been buying up spools of filament and stuff because they're making face shields and shit like that. for
Right,
the
right,
government.
right.
Yeah.
You know, one of the best thing, if you have a 3D printer, one of the best things to print is actually the mask holder thingy. So you know how you do mask and the loop goes behind your ears, right? But like some ears like mine flaps forward, the line just falls forward. It just falls out. So you can print one of those and hook it to the back of your face, so it doesn't strain your ear anymore. It's actually pretty cool.
There's trouble.
Martin, ¿qué onda, güey?
What up?
Martin!
What up? How's it going, Martin?
Oh, actually, he doesn't look drunk today.
Not yet.
He doesn't look drunk today. That's different.
Yeah, I got my new Bluetooth headphones in. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, you're
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Does that mean I have to do it too?
Right?
I got mine too.
Yeah, me too.
All right, good.
No, I want to be different. I want to use this.
good. James.
So, what's up, guys?
James? What's up, buddy?
Hey, how's it going, James?
James
Hey,
on.
doing
Look at
fine.
that.
James, are you up late or
Figured
did
it
you
out.
just get up?
I got up earlier. You know, I set my alarm. Got up at 3 o'clock like I'm supposed to.
How cute.
James, are you working at all?
Oh, yeah, I'm working. So yeah, I got to work tomorrow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, tomorrow's not so bad though, because I get paid double. So it's a holiday over
Oh,
here, so I get paid double time. So.
Cool, cool. Oh, we'll have 5 people today. That's different. Wait, Quick says, wait, Martin's not drunk? What the fuck?
Not yet.
Not yet, not yet.
That-
What's
caveat.
Martin's drink today? What are you smoking today?
I got 4 roses sitting behind me, and I am lighting up a Ipicarillo Encore. No, Ipicarillo Oscuro selection.
Escuro, okay.
Ooh, nice.
Look at that.
First time
Not
trying,
focusing,
so
but good.
we'll see if I like it.
What about
my God.
James?
What,
Jim-
James? James is fixing to light up a
Casacueva,
Cuevas,
Nice.
Yes.
Connecticut.
Connecticut. Yeah.
Hey,
Is
who
he
makes
smoke-
that?
Are you gonna smoke too? Are you gonna smoke too?
Back to back.
No, together, of course.
Oh yeah.
Two together. Yeah.
Who makes the La Crema?
I guess this counts as,
Crown Heads. Well, the creme is Espinosa and the La Creme is Crown Heads.
Oh, okay.
Is
sorry,
it
the creme-
creme or la
creme.
creme? I think it's la
It's-
creme, right?
It's yeah. The Espinosa is the crema, and then the La Creme is Crown Heads. Yeah.
yes,
Michael's
you're right.
becoming such an expert on cigars here.
Who? What? Link is in the new home, Lord Garth. If you're part of the Shadow Smoke Legion, we have the home link. So
I'm
you
an
gotta go to our
expert-
home.
I'm an expert on lots of things in my own mind, James.
Aren't we all? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Corona.
Nah, he's got Miller Lite. He's got Miller Lite.
I got Miller Lite. Yeah, that's it.
It's a good thing we're more than 6 feet apart.
Way more than 60 apart.
Well, just barely.
What is that? What is that? Coke?
Whoa, whoa,
It's
whoa.
called
take
Cola
Coke,
Mix.
huh?
Cola
Oh.
mix. What's in there?
It's Coke and orange drink mixed up. You buy it that way.
So it's like orange flavor Coke?
Yep.
Whoa, that sounds like a crazy party. I don't know about that.
No, they do make orange flavor Coca-Cola.
Oh yeah, they make all kinds
Not
of
only
flavors.
they, not only they make orange flavor Coca-Cola, they make vanilla orange flavor Coca-Cola.
That would be good though, wouldn't it?
It
They've
tastes
been selling this
nasty as
for-
hell.
They've been selling this for years over here in Germany. I mean, it's just normal drink over here.
If you ever go to Vegas, they have the Coca-Cola thing there, and they have like, I don't know, it's like hundreds of different flavors that you can try, all from Asia and all different countries.
Not
that we don't
flavors,
normally
but
have.
more like everything that's Coca-Cola product.
Right.
Yeah, they have those machines where like they have all kind of products. You can go to a Coca-Cola factory; they have those too. And in the end, you get to bottle your own bottle of Coca-Cola, which is not really bottle your own bottle because you just stares at it and it comes out to you.
Yeah, there was I went into Jack in the Box the other day, and they were completely out of just straight Coke, so I had to do a Coke with lime flavor, but it was like a Gatorade lime. It wasn't like real lime. I was like,
That's
this
disgusting.
is gross.
That's disgusting. Hey
Jack in the
Gary,
Crack.
can you hear us well?
I don't know,
No,
somebody
cannot
just-
hear this guy.
yeah.
We cannot hear you. You have your microphone
who's
muted
this?
or something. Nope.
Nada.
Nope, can't hear you, buddy.
I don't see anybody else on.
Are you on PC? No? Are you're
I
on
can-
your phone?
I can see him on YouTube. I just can't see him here.
I see him. But he's just not making any noises.
Oh
I can see him on the Google side.
He's talking, but I can't. He's talking. I see his lips moving.
He's read my lips. Now this time it's not my fault, Hashimoto. This time it's not my fault. Okay?
No.
Everybody
no.
can hear him. It's not my
Sign
fault.
language. Sign language.
Everybody can hear him. It's not my fault. You know, maybe if you had a headphone or something, that might help. I don't know. Sometimes the thing cannot find. Like if you on the you see this little icon here. If you click onto it, it'll actually tell you which mic they're using. And sometimes it's choosing the wrong mic and you can't hear it.
There is no such thing as a wrong mic. Oh.
I don't know,
yeah.
Michael.
Oh yeah, there is. There's a wrong Michael. Yeah.
Now there was a debate about Michael Jackson, whether or not whether is he a black mic or is he a white mic?
He's Black Mike. He was born
It's either
black.
black or white.
Yeah, it's a black guy.
He's definitely a
You
black
can
mic.
change your color, but you were born black. You're black.
True. I give you that.
Yep.
I give you that.
Just like Martin was born Mexican, but you know he's mostly white, but he's Mexican on the inside.
Yeah, he's Mexican on the inside. That's for sure. That inside starts coming outside when you add bourbon.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, Michael knows. Michael knows firsthand.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Mhm.
Woo!
That's when he wears his inner self on his outer self.
You guys. Just like Semi Sosa.
Oh my God, he looks like a freak.
All right, let's see if we can hear him. Testing 1, 2, 3. Nope.
Who is it?
Gary.
I think it's Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary.
Gary,
Brooks?
do you have an external mic? I mean, do you have an external microphone? Not mic. Do you have an external microphone? Sometimes if you plug in a headset, it fixes it. I don't know.
He was talking with us last time. I don't know what happened from then until now.
Gary is a Mac OS is blocking. Oh, it's the Mac, and OS is blocking access. I don't know.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's why I tell people you should get a PC.
Yeah, right.
He's sharing his screen. Hey. You just shared your... Nah. My
Oh.
computer never gets hacked. My computer never gets hacked. It's a PC. You know why? Because we're nerds, yo.
True.
Nerds never get hacked.
You're nerds.
Nobody wants to know what's on my PC anyway.
Uh-oh.
Well. Only thing that you gotta find out on James' PC is what he spent that $1,200 on.
I don't get $1,200.
Hey, James, just as long as we don't see this happening.
No.
Oh! Hey, we gotta get flagged if you do that. Don't do that.
All you find on my PC is my collection of SSL memes.
Yeah, but some of those are like almost X-rated memes, so I mean that's part of the problem.
Before you know it, we gotta get flagged for that. That's horrible.
Only for Chapin.
Chapin gets flagged all the time. His face is a flag.
I mean, Chapin wants it that way though. That's you know his
We
thing.
got two Garys. Hey Gary.
When I did the meme of the
you hear me now?
Walmart.
Oh, I can hear you now. I don't know which one
I can
though.
hear you.
No, I'm on the phone now.
When I did the meme of the Walmart, he insisted I use the shoes that you know.
So yeah, if you're on the phone, you can turn off the PC one, so that you can
Yeah.
probably still read the web chat if you wanted to. Here we go. Now test it again.
Testing.
Yes.
He's still staring. Can you hear us? Yes.
On the phone, yeah.
Yeah, here we go. It works.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Why are you smoking?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it works.
Nika Puro.
What are we?
Alec
We
Brown.
smoking the same thing? Oh, that's Alec Brown.
Good. Now it works. Now we have what? 2, 4, 6. Pretty good. Pretty good. Ivan, you're so quiet over there, and you're not even moving. It makes me think that
I
your
know.
screen froze.
Like he's still.
Like he's literally not moving the whole time.
No, I'm moving. I'm still here. It took
Like
me so
he's
long
just
to
there,
get out.
like this the whole time, not moving at all.
Yeah, I'm more than halfway with my cigar already, so
Oh, nice.
Damn.
yeah.
He's so focused on smoking right now that smoking quick. I like that shirt, by the way, that moose one. Are they spitting at each other's cup?
Yeah, it's called deer pong.
Deer pong.
Yeah, it was a gift. I think from my wife, or I don't remember who gave it to me, but somebody gave it to me.
That's a problem if you can't remember who
Oh,
gave
yeah.
you a shirt.
It was one of those nights.
Oh,
Were you playing deer pong when that shirt was given to you?
he found the shirt on him the next day when he couldn't walk.
Yeah, no, I think it was Christmas ago.
Christmas,
just-
okay.
He just took the shirt that was left.
Yeah, pretty much from the Secret Santa.
That's the next story. Who was spitting in his mouth? That's what I need to know.
Oh.
Now Michael looks like a terrorist. He have no lights.
Wait a minute.
Look at this. This is like the red room. So Gary, where are you? You're inside. You're on a tent outside, like right next to a fire pit or something.
Yeah, it was warm, and I decided to sit outside on the deck with the umbrella up. But now it looks like it's gonna storm.
I hope not.
That's where I'm at, is outside. It's really nice out here right now.
What
It's a
is?
little cold, but I got my heater going.
Why are you drinking? What is that?
Peach Crown.
Peach Crown? Oh, the one the sherry like. Cool.
What
That's
are you
cool.
mixing it with?
Actually, orange soda.
What the hell?
If that's orange soda, man, you might not want to drink that. You might have a stomach issue after that. It looks kind of cloudy.
I should be drinking Ardbeg. I got my Ardbeg Cult of Ardbeg robe.
What is that? Sherry is a limb. What's in limb?
Sherry, what?
What?
Albert says Sherry is a limb. After Sherry tell him that the page is actually in the home. It's a link in our Facebook to go to home. No, it doesn't. Hey, by the way, guys, don't give out the address while we're on YouTube, okay?
Yeah, no, you gotta be in SSL to get the link.
Because if you guys give out the link during YouTube, I had to change that link entirely.
The link is on our new home.
Yep.
Albert.
You don't want any live dick shots in the video, huh?
Say what?
You don't want anybody doing live dick shots.
No. I'm talking about our new home address.
Oh, I thought you were trying to make it a real party or something.
Yeah.
Someone message to me then. Okay. Hold on a sec. Let me send the message over. Bam.
I might have to go for cigar number 4 of the day after this.
Damn, brother. I noticed you
you're
were
already
halfway
through.
done that.
Wow.
He's on the roll today. He's doing Brendan today.
He was giving me so much shit. He's
Doing the
now it's getting in
William
my
today
head.
almost. Damn, he's doing almost a William Galahad.
Right? William's a beast, dude.
Yeah.
He only smokes to the fucking band though.
That's it?
Yeah, like a little past the band, and that's it. William Gallahan.
Oh, he only
smokes to the band.
Okay. If I'm gonna do it, it's probably going to the band too. I don't know.
No way, you gotta nub him, man.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't ever nub my cigars.
Yeah, Michael set the standard here. So come on.
I don't ever nub my cigars.
Oh,
no,
is
my
Albert
cigars.
on? I
So,
see
Michael,
Albert.
are you FedEx or UPS?
UPS.
Man, those guys, they dropped something off today. They dropped it and hit that bell like they were playing Ding Dong Ditch.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they do that. They
He
run.
ran.
Hey, Albert.
We're so busy now. We don't have a choice, and they don't want you having any direct customer contact unless it's absolutely necessary.
Albert,
Yeah,
you wanna
I've had
test
a
your mic?
package-
Just make sure it works.
I had a package dropped off today. Well, no, like maybe 3 packages within this past
Okay, we
week,
can hear you.
and then
Good.
they all literally just ring the doorbell,
Hey,
hop
Albert.
back on the truck. I see them hopping and driving away. I'm like, thank you.
Yep.
What about
sent-
having to
Albert,
sign
why-
for your
I
tobacco
sent Chief
package?
Turn your mic off,
stopwatch
Albert.
And it's broken. He had a broken arm.
I don't think they're doing that signing thing anymore because I received a couple of packages of tobacco and they didn't ask me for my signature.
They
just
don't want
left them
anybody
up
to
there.
touch the package when they deliver to you.
Yeah, we don't want to touch your dyad board to sign it. It's called a CIR. It's a customer indirect release that we can do now.
Yeah,
Okay,
no
makes
one's
sense.
asking me to sign. They just drop it in front of my house now.
They should just continue to do that.
I was gonna say if they don't need to do it now, they don't need to do it.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, they
It's
do
just
it
like-
to
it's just
just
like
in
shipping
case somebody
alcohol.
file a claim, right?
Yeah.
So that means everybody should file a claim but not receiving the package like right now. I did not receive my 200 cigars.
I know FedEx used to be. Even I told them no signature required, and I'll take responsibility. They would still ask for it.
FedEx just dropped our package today at my place and they didn't ask me to sign.
But I mean, normally.
Normally
Yeah,
they would.
that's
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah,
just
if I sign something that says I'll take responsibility, then that should be good enough.
Well, what they do is, especially with FedEx, if they're a ground driver, a lot of those guys are contractors. So the liability is on them because they're not direct company employees. So if something comes up missing, that's on them and their comp insurance that FedEx will back charge them for.
They should do what Amazon does then. They take a picture every time they drop something off.
That's
think
our
I
next
just saw that.
evolution.
Yeah.
Should we make a gold version of that coin? Because I'm making everything gold this year. I don't know why. I just like gold
Which-
this year.
Of the original coin?
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be cool.
Of this
Yeah,
one.
Gold or rose gold?
I think rose gold would be pretty cool. Too.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, did he fall?
And I
Wow.
just started drinking, man. What the hell?
He's falling and can't get up.
Yep.
Rose gold.
And
I
he's
think
saying he's not
that's
drunk yet.
I just keep this one in my pocket.
Yeah, we need to do a rose gold one maybe. Gold or rose
Yep.
gold. I was thinking to do rose gold later on. Like, you know, so this year we'll make all the gold stuff. Next year we'll make all the rose gold stuff kind of thing.
This year, rose gold.
This year, no one has the money for it.
Yep.
Everyone has the money for it. They got $1,200 a person.
Not yet.
I won't be getting it. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Well,
I had
you
to
know,
foot the
it's not
bill.
like you're good. That's not going to kill you.
I can't even get everybody to pay for the keychain yet. I can't give everybody to pay for the keychain. I can't even get everybody to pay for their hats. What else?
Martine, what are you fumbling everything? What the hell are you doing?
No, I think I stepped into some dog shit.
That's good
Like
luck.
I felt something.
That's good
I
luck.
felt something squish underneath my foot, and there was like a bag that had water inside
did
of
you
it,
guys run out
and I
of
thought
toilet
it's.
paper?
Do what?
Some bum threw his piss bag in Martin's place.
No, it's like a plastic bag that had water in it, so my foot like went like that, and I was like, "Oh shit! Did I step in shit?"
Why do you have a bag in your backyard anyway?
I don't know. There was a bag that had some sort of liquid in it or something.
You sure it's not your leftovers from like, you know, your demonstration a few seconds ago? 5-second rule. Cherry said 5-second rules. Pick it up.
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
Oh, Sherry's on the channel? How come she's not in the chat?
She's not in the chat today. What the hell was that? That was gross.
I don't know what this is. That's why I'm confused. It just kind of showed up right here underneath
Hell
me.
no. I'd throw that over somebody else's fence, bro.
Yeah.
That's
and then my
gross.
dog's over here barking.
Because your dog is scared of it too.
Yeah. He's
The
over here
dog's like,
sniffing
that
it
ain't
now.
me. The dog is like, that ain't me.
Me.
I don't shit in a bag.
Quick says,
Never time to wash your hands, Martin.
Quick says that liquid is called the piss. That's horrible. That's horrible.
Yep.
Oh my god. See, this is what I'm talking about. When you have too many people in here, the screen goes crazy for everybody laughing.
Yep.
It looks like a used pamper. Quick.
Yeah, that's what it did. It looked like a used pamper.
Depends.
Depends.
You know, after you find that, Martin, you should see if you had an extra T-shirt somewhere that you didn't notice.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it's COVID shit. What it is. It's COVID shit.
I can't smoke while I'm laughing. I'm gonna choke.
Be like Michael Wells here.
Oh my god, that's horrible. That is horrible. So yeah, everybody had a good Saturday so far.
Yep.
Good
Yeah,
weather.
it was pretty good.
Woke
My
up at
Saturday was
12:30.
okay.
Gary,
It's
just say
been-
something.
Yeah, woke up at 12:30.
Woke up at 12:30. That's a good thing.
Jesus
Damn.
Christ.
I woke up at about 11:30.
Oh my
What?
god.
That's still pretty good for someone with kids at home. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
got
gotta
up at
get
like-
in the attic and run some Cat 6, but man, I'm just scared to get in there with that installation without protective gear.
Yep. I don't blame you.
I woke up at a leisurely 3 o'clock this morning.
3 a.m.
Yeah.
If you can call that, you can call that leisurely 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
6:30 for me.
No, but Tony, when you watch my live from today, my fucking wife was laughing so hard that I couldn't
Oh,
hardly
yeah, that
tell
was
my
so-
damn story, dude.
That
Yep.
was so funny. Yeah, that was so funny.
Yeah, she was laughing hard off camera. She sounded like she was gonna die.
Dude, she was like sitting on the ground out here, just fucking dying.
Yeah, my wife woke up this morning. She's like, I want to eat cheesecake. I was like, shit, when we gonna get cheesecake? We'll try out and
yeah.
get Cheesecake Factory. So I drove out and cheesecake. When I get on my car, that's when your live went on. So I went out, pick up the cheesecake, pick up the grocery, came back, sit down, eat lunch, and then look down. You're still on.
That's when you got to show them baking skills, Tony.
Huh?
You got to show those baking skills.
Baking skills.
Make a cheesecake.
You know, I don't mind to make the cheesecake. I don't have the materials at home.
Yeah, you got to go to the grocery store anyway, right?
Exactly.
My wife's been bugging me to make cheesecake because I make a pretty bomb cheesecake. Everybody's been bugging me because I haven't made one since like Christmas.
Do you guys bake it or do you guys fridge it? There's 2 ways to make cheesecake.
No, the fridge cheesecake, the gelatin cheesecake is not cheesecake.
It's
You
still
have to
cheese.
bake it.
Yeah,
It's
you
still
have to
cake
bake
made out of
it,
cheese.
yeah.
It's not cheesecake, Tony.
No, it is still cheesecake because it's still made out of cream cheese.
No, it's not.
What? Then what is it made out of?
It's okay, it is, but you're gelatinizing it. When you're actually cooking a cheesecake, it's like a super thick, heavy custard.
No, you can do it without gelatinizing it.
Then that's a no bake. It doesn't have all the same richness and ingredients
Yeah,
as a regular cheesecake.
that's not cheesecake though. Yeah.
That's
You can
freeze
call it
cake.
cheesecake.
That's Jello.
Cheap man's cheesecake.
I want to try one of those Instapot ones. They're supposed to be pretty good.
Instapot one?
Yeah, you can.
Pressurized
Yeah.
ones.
I mean, it doesn't even take that long to bake it. You just go in and then 20 minutes later it's out. It's done. So.
No, it's like an hour. They take about an hour to bake.
No, I bake in 20 minutes.
Really?
How thick do you make your cheese?
Is it
No,
cracked?
how thick is your cheesecake?
Okay, I make it in it's either an 8 or 9 inch springform pan.
No, how
And
much cream cheese do you put in there?
There's 4 8-ounce packages, a cup of sour cream, half a cup of milk, and 6 eggs, and almost like a half a cup of white sugar and a half a cup of brown sugar, and like 2.5 lemons.
Holy
You-
shit,
you
that's
make
like
too many
a
cheesecakes.
diabetes waiting to happen.
That's a real cheesecake.
I have double the cream cheese. There's no sour cream, and there is no milk. There's cream, heavy cream in there, so you bake a lot faster.
And a dash of soy sauce.
For the graham crackers, you put a little soy sauce, you get the crust. Really nice.
You still can't call that cheesecake, Tony. I mean, it's like calling Brandon Chapin hetero.
Ripping on Brandon. He's not even here to defend
I
himself.
know, right?
I mean, technically,
You'll
you
watch
can't
it
even
later.
call cheesecake because it's not cheese, it's cream cheese.
Brandon likes it like he likes his milk, right? Watch that.
Joe Sparaccio just said, can't wait for those keychains. You know, I would love to show you guys the keychain, but the keychains are in quarantine. I don't want to touch them at all until I'm done with 2 weeks. I want to make sure when I send it to you guys don't start coughing. You know, everybody's gonna receive that and go coughing.
Yeah, the Brandon, he takes like a little eyedropper when he drinks milk in the morning, you know? So he squirts it into his mouth.
Like he's milking the cat.
Quick, you're saying that he's getting hungry
Yeah.
for cheesecake.
You milk it into a little saucer, and then I fed it to him.
Oh, also, when you bake your cheesecake, you must bake it in like a mold, right? The round mold.
Yeah, springform pan. I water bath it, and then when it's done, I just kill the oven and I let it sit in there. And sometimes it takes between 6 and 7 hours to cool. That way, it doesn't crack on the top.
That's why yours takes so long, because mine is in one of those brulee cups. Just enough for one serving.
That's
Multiple of them.
oh my god.
My wife is one of those women that would like to pay more for less.
Well, it looks pretty though when you do the brulee cups. It really does.
She likes small servings. Like even if you can cut it smaller, she doesn't want that. She wants small. So you can go out there and get an entire cake for $20, or you can go out and get there one with a little cup for $20. She will buy a little cup for $20. Did I just miss something? I didn't hear
Yes.
Damn.
They
That's
said,
some
"Is
shit.
that why she
That's some
married
shit they
you?
usually say to me, Tony.
You're a small package.
Yeah,
Hey,
was a small package.
hey,
yeah, that
listen
was
to this though.
That was
Even
an
with a
Asian
smaller
joke.
package, people still want it.
Yeah.
It's called
Really?
fun sized. Fun size.
It's called the Way of the Dragon.
I'm gonna grab another cigar. I'll be right back.
It's called the smart size.
Oh, another one.
Another one? They just refilled?
You know what I normally say?
Michael's gonna get another cigar.
Wow.
I normally say
Cigar
once you go
number 4.
Asian, you never go Caucasian.
Oh!
Oh yeah.
You know
Well,
why?
I
You
don't
know
know
why?
about
You
that
know why?
because-
Because Asians got the dough.
Well, see, I don't know about that because my wife's first husband
it
was
hurts?
Filipino, and then she turned into Mexican. So
Say that again. Your wife was from where? What?
I said, I don't know about that because my wife's first husband was Filipino, and then she went to a Mexican. So
But that's because Filipino is kind of half Asian.
Hey, there's Asian in the word Caucasian. Come on.
There's Asians with Caucasian.
It's like a better version of Asian.
Oh shit!
No, Caucasian is Asian without enough soy sauce. That's the problem. You gotta add a dash of soy sauce for color.
Too salty. Too salty.
Too salty, yeah. We took some of the salt out, yeah, because, you know.
See, this is why people think we're racist. Stop, okay? I am not racist.
I don't know, Tony, you look whiter than me right now.
Is that white enough for you? I'm like chameleon right now. Look at that. White, yellow. White, yellow.
The way you always, Tony.
all right, Michael's back. What'd you choose?
He's muted.
Sorry. Casa Cuevas, Connecticut. We'll end it with a good one.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go, yeah.
One of my
think that's what
favorites.
think I'm going to get that next.
Casa Cuevas.
Hell yeah.
Always a good burn. Always a good burn.
I can't think of the damn name without saying that in my head that way. Casa Cuevas.
Yeah, because every time I hear Casa Cuevas, or even the word Cuevas, I think of Brendan Wells saying that.
House cave?
Balenciaga.
Oh my god!
Oh man,
You know, Balenciaga is not even a high end brand. My wife won't even touch it.
just like Martina Maya.
If Brandon was here, I'd go grab a Blanco.
Oh, fuck, dude. That's a low blow.
Well, if Brendan's here, I had to go grab a Davidoff.
I did see
that-
Mike.
that was crazy.
Mike say my last name just like Brandon did.
Hashimoto.
Max.
Oh,
Hashimoto. Hashimoto.
Holy shit!
There should have been a motorcycle brand.
we can all do that.
You know,
Hashimoto.
it actually sounds some sort of like a Motorola commercial.
I used to have that as my ringtone because it used to say "Hello Moto."
Yeah, hello,
So-
Moto.
Hello.
Oh, that's
Moto.
great. Yeah. Hello, Moto.
Hello, Moto.
Moto?
I bet you even walked around with a Motorola.
Hell yeah!
Razor,
dude.
A beeper.
the original Razor, you know, with the pink cover.
That Razor X flip phone is still the best.
Oh shit!
Razor
Did you see that? Did you see that Razor, the one that you could fold now?
Oh,
Yeah.
you came
Crap,
back
man.
with it?
It's
No.
crap. Don't buy that.
Yeah.
No, they're terrible.
They're
Oh,
terrible.
I know, but you could fold the damn thing. It's crazy.
You can fold the damn thing, but once you lick it, it scratches.
Why would you want to lick it?
Because it's the softest thing I can put it on there.
Is that
And you get
is
the
that
cold-
an Asian thing? Is that an Asian thing?
But lick is mine.
Licking your phone? Is that how you tested out the Samsung?
Just
You know-
lick the backside.
It's mine now.
It's mine now. I licked it. Yeah.
There is actually a crazy woman went to a car show, Asian woman, and she saw a car that's being displayed. I think it was a Toyota or something like that. She wanted the car so bad, she went over there and licked the handle, hold on to the handle, and tell her husband to buy it. Well, it's a car show. They don't have that car yet, so they can't sell it to you. She ended up like destroying that car just so that her husband has to pay for it, so she can keep that one.
Wow.
Wow.
So if you lick it, you owned it.
What if he couldn't
Is that-
afford the damn thing?
Is that why that guy licked that toilet seat to get and got?
He owns that toilet now.
He wanted to own that toilet, I guess. Huh?
Do you remember that story? I think it was the Florida Hooters that had the contest for the waitresses that sold the most. They get a free
Right.
Toyota,
Yeah.
and then she won, and they came out, and there was a literal little toy Yoda in the parking lot.
Oh.
Toy Yoda.
Toyota,
She
yeah.
sued and won. This was about, 10 years ago, 15 years ago?
Oh, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Did she win?
Hilarious. Yeah. Well, she won, and then
Oh.
they gave her a toy Yoda.
Oh, I thought you said she sued him.
She did. Yeah.
Yeah.
She did sue him and win. She did win.
She didn't win.
She win. Yeah, she did win.
So
Well,
what did
she
they give
put
her?
Toyota.
An
If you
actual
spell out
car?
Toyota,
You
it
never
still
know,
spells
right?
Toy
So they-
Yoda.
So they gave her a real Yoda, or?
So she gets to keep a car and a toy Yoda?
Hey, I'll take a baby Yoda.
Hey, I've had a baby Yoda on pre-order for like 5 months now. It's supposed to be here in May.
Oh wow.
Really? For that? That's crazy.
Just don't get it wet after midnight.
Guys, you gotta chat. I gotta refill.
Oh, like Brandon?
I'll be back.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Gotta refill to keep me going.
What are you drinking?
Huh?
What do you drink?
Homemade Irish cream.
Oh, okay.
Cream with whiskey.
So no scotch today?
It is
No
Scotch.
scotch today? Oh.
Cream with whiskey.
Oh, cream with whiskey.
So Irish cream.
Ancient Scottish recipe.
Ancient Asian recipe.
Asian recipe with a dash of soy sauce. Get color.
Ancient Scottish recipe.
I'll be back.
Martin, you don't want a baby Yoda.
Oh, why's that?
That would mess up your English worse than it already is.
Yeah, I know,
You don't say shit when you get drunk.
Speaking backwards.
You got enough kids. You don't need another one.
Martin,
That's right.
Martin, what do you think of that escudo?
Honestly,
Eh?
it's like a gritty earth, like a dirty earth.
So, something else
What
you
you
don't
say with almost every
Like
Something
cigar,
else I
though.
don't like.
Jesus fuck, man.
Something else I don't like.
Look at the ash on
I mean,
that
I
thing.
have no idea what the blend is on it, but it's not really doing it for me.
I'm gonna send you a couple. Let's see, because I know you don't like AJ that much, but they're the AJ Fernandez San Latano Habano Requiem.
Okay. I did like
And I love-
the Cameroon
I love some AJ
New
Fernandez.
World. So if you want to send something based on that, hey, I really did like that one.
It's similar to that. It's a little more grassy, and it's got a little more coffee to it, and yeah, it's a little more bold. It's pretty. I like them. I think they're good.
Michael,
I
when
think I
you
do have
tip Martin,
I think I do have
Chip
some
Martinez
San
cigar,
Latino
you-
there, but I don't know what it is.
you got to send Martin cigars that pair good with bourbon.
He's trying to knock that ash off. He's not letting go.
No, I'm not even trying. I'm holding it.
It's
I'm
fucking.
seeing how long it'll go.
He's trying to talk with his hands, see if he can get to fly off.
I like that AJ Fernandez Enclave.
That one's good.
Enclave. I haven't had that one yet.
That's a great cigar.
Yeah. See, okay, Matt. Like, no offense, but you like acids too.
What the fuck ever?
Yeah.
I do. Where the hell did you get that? I never had it. I don't like acid.
Oh no, but you've got all those acid tins and shit, don't you? Or did you buy
Oh,
them
I
because they're
got-
cool?
I got the towers. Yeah, I just wanted the towers.
Oh, okay. I thought I
Oh,
could
you didn't
have
get the
swore I saw
cigar?
you smoking the Artes.
Yeah, I have the Artes are still in it, but I don't.
Oh, okay.
That's the only acid that I like. I don't even like the 20th. That's
I-
too nasty for me.
I retract my statement then, because I hate acids. So
We
Yeah, I
have
don't
to
like
send
it. If I ever get
Martin
anything
Rosetta
with some
Stone
cheese,
instead of
I'm gonna probably
cigars.
smoke
What
it
did I
first.
miss?
No, I like the Arte. The Arte's all right.
Yeah, the Cuba
I
Arte
like
is awesome.
I really like the Sweet Jane. That would surprise me.
Yeah, Sweet Jane's awesome.
I can't. I
See-
just don't like the artificial sweetener. So
I don't either. So if I ever, I mean, the main thing with me, because I did smoke that Betty, and it was just super sweet, but I got like coffee in the cigar. So if I were to ever get another infused cigar, I'll probably smoke it backwards so I don't get that sweet tip,
Yeah, I don't like the sweet.
why don't you just cut off the tip?
because you'll still taste it.
Just
Dash
the
your
tip.
soy sauce.
Just the tip.
Dash
No,
you
I
with
mean,
the
you
soy
cut the
sauce.
tip, but you'll.
Just the tip,
I'll
but you
risk
still
unraveling
taste it.
it.
Just let it burn off. Yeah.
You
How,
still taste
how-
it.
So,
Yeah.
so did you all hear Saka? He actually makes cigars for himself with pipe tobacco in them. He doesn't sell them though.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, well, he's been on all these lives lately.
Hell yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I mean, if we had the binder and wrapper, we can do it. We can try it. There's places that sells those kits, right? You can roll your own cigars, kind of thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about buying one of those just to kind of get my, just kind of
So
figure
the
out
guy-
and see
that
where I
guy
want to
who
go.
made the cigar for us. What was his name?
Nolo.
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 Yeah. Did
Or Ivan
he
Vito.
make that for us, or did he just pick one that he already had?
No, he had it was from the factory that he has his cigars made from, and they had blended it for SSL.
Okay.
He's not doing that anymore though.
No.
He have leftovers, and that's pretty much it. He's focusing on his own brand now. So.
Oh, yeah, too many.
Oh, is he? Like his own brand, I Bendito?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's just he had one cigar, right, with different sizes, kind of thing. So he's just focused on that now. So.
Well, isn't part of the reason he had all the leftovers because he kept coming up with more and more of those cigars that he didn't know he had?
No, he bought that much band. We printed that much band, so he have that much cigars sitting there. He just bend them. But
Okay.
I think he kind of got scared away after that whole fiasco with the name Voyage.
Yeah, might have.
With,
Yeah.
that guy who works for Romacraft now.
Wait, who? What?
Remember the guy from Romacraft? He was talking about how we cannot use the name Voyage.
Oh yeah, Danny Vasquez.
Yeah, because he used to have that when he had his own company.
He used to have that, and his company no longer exists.
Yeah, that's right.
I should ask Skip about that. I wonder if Skip even gives a shit.
Huh?
Probably doesn't.
I wonder if Skip even gives a shit. That was probably Vasquez.
Probably not.
Because
Skip's
Skip's
pretty
never
good.
going to come out with the Voyage. That's not his line. That's not his name scheme.
I think they were thinking to name another cigar Voyage. That's probably why.
Nah, not that doesn't align with any of the Romacraft names.
I don't know. His companies no longer exist. I mean, it's gone. It's closed.
I think it was like a sub company, kind of like how they do the Pastani cigars. So it wasn't really Romacraft; it was somebody else.
But then he had to start that company again.
Right.
So should I go register that now?
If you want.
Hey, it's kind of like Cigar Mechanic, right? If it's abandoned, it's abandoned, right?
Cigar Mechanic's case is slightly different. What happened is that company actually sold that entire line of Cigar Mechanic to another company. That company owns that trademark. However, they didn't use it for a while.
Right, they didn't defend it. They didn't, yeah.
But that trademark was sold to
Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't know. I mean, obviously, I don't want to go through like a whole litigation kind of thing just to register and have them fight it. That would be stupid.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
What are they gonna do? We're not selling it.
They are saying that their argument is that someone is making money out of it. Even if it's not us, someone made profit, which means the printing press made profit, the cigar factory made profit, so somebody profit.
I don't know.
But whatever,
Copyright troll.
in the end, I don't think he want to fight that fight either. He just tell us not to post it and not to advertise it, which we're not doing that anyway. We're just doing for short amount of time. I said, no, we're so proud of it, so we put it out. That was it. We didn't sell it to anybody.
No.
Which was a good part that I'm being so anal about it because somebody asked. I go, no, we don't sell it to anybody other than our group. That was that was a smart move. Had I sell it to him, they were in trouble.
Right.
Yeah, that might have been, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's like beer, right? All these craft breweries trying to sue each other over names. There's only so many names. For God's sake, no one's gonna confuse it.
They called us those trademark trolls.
Yeah.
I mean, if your product is that good, you wouldn't have to worry about it.
Exactly.
But yeah, the next name, what came out with some name that nobody will use, like.
Fuck
assholes.
you, Danny Vasquez.
What came out with a new cigar called the Big Bad 3.
The what?
Big Bad 3. The Bad Trio.
Michael, Sherry, and Tony.
Hey.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa. The wrong 3. Where have you been?
I guess the next one just call it FDV, all right? Yeah. FDV?
FDV?
What's FTV?
FDV. Fuck Danny Vasquez.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Kind of like that one cigar that, what's that one brand that does the infused CBD ones? They came out with a fuck FDA cigar or some shit.
Oh, yeah, that, shit, what's his name?
Toscorol or some shit like that. Toss Cruel,
Yeah, Joss something. Yeah, not Joss.
Joss Rule, Joss Crawl, something like that.
Just name it the Three Stooges, Tony.
Three Stooges. Well, might get sued for that one too.
I'll tell you that cigar, regardless of the CBD, was really good.
I haven't had any of the CBD cigars. I don't even know if I want to smoke a CBD cigar.
I'm not ever gonna
It
try that.
it kind of destroyed the whole meaning of smoking a cigar because now you're not
Right.
smoking a cigar for cigar. You're smoking a cigar for the CBD.
Right.
Yeah, JSK. What's his name? JSK cigars.
Yeah, JSK.
Joss Some Cry.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
We had to find someone that willing to bend their house brand for us, but you know. This year, I haven't even got to talk to anybody about that because it was a long process for sure. So
there's a lot of shops that are now doing the like for fucking Pravada Cigar Club. They found all these bundle cigars from cigar factories that literally are used for like house blends. Nobody talks about this, but basically, you either buy them for house blends, and he basically used it as a type of farm rolled some type of bullshit. Everybody doesn't really think, hey, these are actually just bundle cigars that are made for stores, like for their house blends.
right.
We may not know, but we know a guy that exclusively does sell bundles to a lot of shops.
Yeah.
APS.
Yeah.
Whoa! What?
APS is the other half of Sereno, so like he sells most of the house blends to most of the shops he sells to.
Did you guys see that? I dropped the ash.
You dropped
Well,
it.
it's not on you,
well,
so it's okay.
So what's the TNT story? Did they go to business or something, and then what's his name swooped in?
Cigar
Yeah.
Warehouse went out of
Yeah,
business.
TNT cigars. They went out of business, so they sold their YouTube channel to Zio.
Oh, just the channel?
Just the channel.
Yeah.
But he's got their house plans now too, because I saw him advertising them.
Yeah, he does.
Just the name though. I mean, I don't think those house blends are that popular to start with anyway.
Well, and a lot of those house blends are ones that Brandon sold Cigar Warehouse anyways, so it's the same shit that like he used to sell to Tim. A lot of the same ones he used to sell to freaking Brad. It's a lot of it's the same blends.
I bet that now a lot of them are the exact same thing that what he already have. He just named it two so that you will choose two, thinking it's two different ones, but it's actually the same thing.
Right.
Yep, I can see that too.
Like the original Liga Zebra was Esteban Carreras. I forgot what the hell they called it, but yeah, because you can still find them here and there.
Wait, Michael, are we supposed to give out that information here? Can we even give out that information?
That's common knowledge. Everybody knows that.
I mean, I know it's common knowledge, but can we even talk about that? Is the question.
Yeah, that is something we can talk about. That's not off limits.
Is it?
But
it's too late now. We already said it.
There's a guy there is a guy that we do know. We all know mutually that said that he may be taking hopefully another trip to the Dominican and might be might be able to get some privately banded cigars from a popular factory. So might want to keep our ear out on that too.
Yeah.
That's exactly my reaction. Oh, Martin. I was trying to scratch my head.
Father and son cigars?
I was just saying, this is people that we may know.
People that we may know.
Yeah.
It's going
Is there
to do
anybody
their
even on the
private line.
chat? Is there anybody even on the chat?
Yeah. Quick is still on the chat. It said Brad didn't get his name, the crooked beer, for no reason. Oh, that's below the bell right there.
That is
Not wrong.
Hey, all I know is if Tim won't talk to you anymore, something's up.
Say that again?
If Tim won't talk to you anymore, something's up.
No, see, that's the thing. Like, Tim has no reason to talk. That's the thing.
Yeah, there's competition. Like there's not. I mean, he's not going to go out and bash somebody because that looks bad. But at the
here's
same
the thing,
time,
though.
you know,
Tim still talk to a lot of competition. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
like if you're competition, you're not friends anymore. But if you're sketchy and weird, Tim probably won't talk to you anymore.
Shout out to Quakes.
Quick is good. Quick, good one right there. That hurt. That one hurt.
When I had that beef with
No, Sherry's still here.
Jerry's still here. Kyle's still here. We have seven guys here. 7 guys and girl here.
when I had that beef with what's his name, Crooked Beard, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I really don't remember his name right now. He, as soon as I brought out that I was having beef with him, I had a bunch of people who used to work for him reach out to me and give me the backstories. So everything that I figured out on my own, they just confirmed it. That he's just crooked. He will walk all over you to gain popularity, gain business, gain everything.
Wow.
And I haven't even talked to him before. I already know he's crooked.
Yeah.
He said something stupid, and I responded, and his response was basically like, "Well, what about you?" I was like, "What the?"
We're the viewers.
What about us?
Don't ask us. It is what it is.
Yeah, what about you? You're just the asshole that may or may not buy cigars from me.
We're just a wallet. What do you think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, he's the only place I've ever had anything that I would never order it again.
I have not ordered one cigar from his company.
Yeah.
I have not smoked one cigar from his company.
I have.
I've been
to his place.
How unfortunate. I'm sorry for you.
I recorded a video for one of his cigars for a couple
Yeah,
of
you even like some of his cigars, Hashi.
and I even deleted the video because of all the shit that went on.
What do you say, Martin?
Oh, I said I reviewed some of his cigars because someone had sent me cigars from his shop saying they wanted me to review it for him. So I did. And then all the shit went down with him. So I removed the video and I just won't promote him at all anymore.
Go on.
James, what'd you say?
I said, you even like some of his cigars that he had.
I like the 556 and the 223. That was it. The Irish Hulk, I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
You guys are too lenient. When I have beef with somebody, I will disconnect everything that had to do with that person. That includes.
But that was before. That was before I was a part of the SSL, though.
Yeah. Well, that includes Cigar Prop.
I haven't bought anything from him.
Oh, my
Yeah,
cigar's
but I mean,
gone.
If we would do that, though, we'd have to give up on Cigar products. We'd have to give up on,
Yep.
I stopped buying Zycar products. I
Hey,
stopped
no-
buying
no-
Zycar products. I stopped buying anything that has to do with
I'd have to start using a screwdriver to bleed my lighters out. That wouldn't be.
James.
No love lost on Zycar because I got a nice
Yeah.
low cutter right here.
You know, I'm stubborn like hell.
Yeah.
When it comes to it.
Yeah.
Just look at that flame.
The
man.
only
Look at that.
Zycar the lighter that I still use is because James gave it to me. That's why I'm still using it. Or else I probably will never use one.
That's the flat flame, isn't it?
Yeah, but because
That's
James
good.
sent it to me, so I'm still
I
using
got
it.
that same one.
See, James, I understand your reasoning for using that lighter, though. Like, ergonomically, it works well for you. I get it. And so does the
It
cutter.
works well for any cigar. I mean, this thing lights up an 80 ring gauge with no problems, dude.
Hey, what's that little cheap one, that Tornado or Vortex or something?
James is all about using the smaller lighter. That's for sure.
What are you talking? Are you talking about the Vertigo one?
Yeah, the
Gary?
Vertigo. That thing's crazy. It's either like, it's like
Okay, yeah,
it's too low, or all of a sudden it's like toasting your stick to the nub.
Yeah, it takes a little bit to mess with it. Yeah, it's the Vertigo Cyclone. I mean, it works.
But the Vertigo one will burn your house down. Is that
Yes,
much
it
fire
will.
onto it?
That's why you
I
use
think-
matches.
I think the I think the Vertigo has a stock in the butane companies because it just blows through it.
I
Lotus
don't
does
mind it
have their
though. It
own
lights
butane.
up fast. It lights
Yeah.
up pretty fast, so you don't have to use that much because it lights up that fast.
But no, Lotus does have their own butane, but there's only a couple factories that make the butane, and most of it's made in the UK. So
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
I use
so I don't know if
the
anyone
Zycone.
saw that cigar prop video where he used the high altitude butane. That actually works really good.
that shit works
yeah, that stuff
insane.
is great.
Yeah, I love
That
it.
stuff is great.
Now, yeah.
That's all I
Martin,
use.
That stuff will
Martin,
bring a
you're
dead
kind of
lighter back
muffled,
to
your
life.
voice.
That's all I use is the Zycar butane.
What'd you say?
Your voice is muffled.
Mine is?
Yeah.
It is now, yeah.
Y'all talk, right?
Yep. I just ordered 6 of those from somebody, and they sent them to me.
Order 6 of that thing.
Martin's wearing an invisible mask.
That's just because he's talking out his ass. I don't know.
Oh shit!
Take my things off. I think 'cause I had one in my pocket, so it was kind of moving around in there.
Sherry won't get on. I think
Sherry says there's enough up there. She's just chilling.
I think she's in her unmentionables.
You just mentioned them though, so.
Poor Sherry, she just having a kickback evening at home.
Quick says
guys
that
being all
Martin
mean.
sounds muffled because he's probably drunk already and tried to speak English.
Sherry's
This is what happened when we have that many crazy people in one chat.
Right.
The chat became crazy itself.
Yeah, it was ruined when I joined, so
What? Was it?
it was ruined when I joined. Yeah.
I don't know. I think it works pretty good.
If
It
we
went
had
right to
Jeff,
hell.
if we had Jeff and what's his name? Oh shit,
Chapin.
Chapin, we wouldn't be talking.
I had to kick one of them out. I can't handle all three.
No.
Did someone just spill?
All three of us together. I don't know if you were gonna word in edgewise.
That's what I'm saying.
All three of you guys together will probably cut the stream. Like the
this is
YouTube will just cut this right now.
This is called Divide and Conquer, is what this is.
Can you imagine? Because this channel right now is not it's not monetized, right? So they can't flag it. But if they can flag, I'll get like 15 emails for flagging.
Yep.
I already get flagged for music, and I'm gonna get flagged for talking too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least it goes on. Facebook will cut you off if you got music on.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I have a friend. He does DJ, like just to entertain everybody. It'll go for a little while, but it'll cut him off and have to start again.
I don't think my music got cut before, but for Twitch it does. It will just mute you.
Well, you
I have
probably
seen
use like copyrighted music.
Yeah, it will just mute that section. That's it.
Yeah.
I've seen what Gary's talking about. There was a guy doing DJ stuff, and they kept cutting him out, and he kept coming back.
Or maybe he just had a bad connection.
Maybe.
But
Here's the thing though, I see so many YouTubers use copyrighted music, but they never had issues.
Well, it depends on the country that they're in because YouTube has different laws for the country that you're in. Like UK, a lot of the DJs I listen to are UK, Netherlands, and stuff like that. But their laws are different. That they have like a creator type of license where if you are DJing, you can still upload that music. But if you are in the US, laws are different, and you can't do DJ mixes on YouTube, which is strange.
So if
what
I change my
is that?
country,
Because all you
then
gotta
it should
do
be
is get a
okay.
VPN.
Both of y'all were talking. I didn't hear any of you.
I was gonna say just VPN to that country and do the DJ. from there.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that.
well, can I just change my root country and then just
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, but don't choose China because then we won't see any of this.
No, you'll hear Chinese anthem, you'll hear, Chinese brainwashing music and stuff like that. I could do that. That's fine.
Yeah, because I was wanting to do that. Like, I used to be like, I used to have like a whole DJ set in my closet, and I would DJ music. And I was thinking, hey, I could probably do that on the side, but with all the laws, I was like, that probably won't work.
Yeah, VPN, you could do it. So, like, if I set up my VPN, I could look like I'm coming from, like, James's neighborhood. So.
And
Yeah,
Jam will burst that bubble right away. He'll be like, no, you don't.
No, you ain't here. If you were here, I would be there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in James's backyard.
Yeah, did you see my dumb comment? I was like, man, that's a really nice Bavarian style house. Oh shit, that's right, you're in Bavaria.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. But Jeff made sure he posted that. Yeah, I'm in Bavaria. Like nobody knows.
I think the only difference if your channel is monetized, like for example, if you're monetizing like Taiwan, they'll have to pay to a Taiwanese address, right? So if you monetize it, it makes different. For me, since it's not monetized, I could probably change the region this channel is in. Then I can use any music. I don't think so. So who's on the second cigar? Who's on the first still?
I'm still on my
the
first.
first one, but I started really late. So
This is my second cigar.
I'm on the
today.
first, but I literally started it when I got on.
All I
Fourth
hear
of the
was
day.
excuses. I didn't hear anything.
Fourth of the day right here.
Fourth in. That's my third one
Second
today.
cigar of the day.
Michael will not be
This is
able to
my-
wake up at 3 a.m. tomorrow morning. He's gonna see green in a few seconds.
I will.
this
I
is
will
my
tag
first
you
of the
as soon
day.
as-
Yeah.
I'll tag you as soon as I get up at 3 in the morning.
I will still
What's
be
his name?
awake. That's okay.
Yeah. Age
he's,
just don't.
he's probably used to waking up at all these weird hours.
Who?
Yep, me.
Michael.
I can sleep when I have to. I'm one of those people. I can force myself to sleep when I have to.
Like Tony. Tony will just pass out in his computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was literally like this, reading, and I'll go pass out like this.
Oh yeah, I see the keyboard marks. Just kidding.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. When I wake up the next morning, I usually get like back pain, neck pain, and everything because I'm like stuck in this position for a long time.
Well, Tony, those chairs like you have, like I have mine, and I was doing something or watching something on YouTube or whatever one night, and I had it leaned back because I was watching, and I passed out, and I woke up. It was like 2 in the morning on a weekend. I was like, this chair's nice and comfy, I guess.
Yeah, if you lean all the way back, but I tend to sit forward.
Oh, okay. Bad posture.
Exactly.
My son's got
Even if
that
Tony
same
were to
chair.
fall asleep, you would still think he was awake.
Oh shit! Damn, bro.
Give,
Can't see
Martin,
your eyes.
give Martine a few more drinks. You won't be sure if he's Native American or he's Asian.
Oh.
That's
You
why
know-
his wife likes him.
When I go to school, my teacher can always tell that I'm sleeping though.
How?
I guess he just assumed I am.
Was he right?
No, I pay attention. I pay attention.
Because he can't do, like, for Asian, he can't draw those eyes on you because the eyes will look like wide open. You know?
Dude, Michael, your damn Green Bay, your Wisconsin accent is killer, bro.
Oh, dude. Oh, see, that's what Tony. You're not on Brandon's group anymore. I was trolling Chapin earlier because William Gallahan was trolling me. Oh yeah. Oh man, here in Wisconsin, we got we like the Packers, and we know about snow and cold weather. Let me tell you.
No, no better. Yeah.
You think
That
that's
shit
bad?
is spot on.
You think that's bad? Try to listen to a stream with like weird ass Chinese accents. I'm not talking about like regular Chinese accent, like a regular Mandarin accent. I'm talking about those people who's like from like middle of nowhere in China and they have weird ass accent. Even Chinese people is like, I can't stand this.
Yeah, what's that language that starts with an F?
The what?
That language that starts with an F? Fujai or Fugai or
Oh, Fujian.
Fujian. Yeah, that's
Majority of the Asian in America are from that place.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
That's where all the illegal immigrants came from.
So how many dialects of the Chinese language are there?
A lot.
Really?
Yeah, I can't even tell you how many because like there are mixtures. There are each region province has their own, but some of them sound so close to Mandarin that you can't even tell.
Yeah.
Because I know the main ones are Cantonese and Mandarin, right?
Cantonese,
Yep.
yeah. Cantonese
least
are kind of different
Mandarin-
because
Mandarin, there's only like 4 intonations, right? Isn't Cantonese got like 9?
no, that's the thing. The Cantonese are widely used because Hong Kong is primarily Cantonese,
Right.
but it wasn't like primarily used in China. China still use Mandarin most of the time.
Right. Yeah. My only Cantonese is dim sum.
Dim sum, yeah. Chop suey. Mungu gai pan. Bok choy.
Yeah. Most of my Mandarin will get me in trouble. What's that one? Da Pao?
Huh?
Da Pao?
The pow?
Shooting airplanes?
Oh no. Da pow. Okay. Everybody had to learn the bad ones first, right?
Yeah.
I remember was in when I'm in high school, this white guy came to me. First thing he asked me is how to say I want to have sex with you in Chinese. I was like, I can teach you that. The first thing you gotta get is a smack in the face. No woman will just say, sure, why not? There's not gonna be one woman that does that, especially if you speak Chinese.
But you got to know why I need, right?
Huh?
Why I need?
The first thing you should learn is I have a lot of money in Chinese. then you can follow up with that. You know, you gotta give them a reason first. It's like, hey, you got my attention.
That's when you pay for something, you whip out the hundreds or the Crispies.
Crispies.
You're like, I need to sneeze and pull out 100 to sneeze.
He's that in English. I have very.
What?
You're cutting out.
The Chinese women know that in English. You know, I have very big billfolds.
No, all you gotta say is I'm American.
No, that doesn't work anymore.
Oh, really?
No.
That doesn't work anymore.
No.
In the past, probably 15 years ago, if you just pull out an American passport, you'll get a horde of women in front of you. But nowadays, if you pull out an American passport, the woman will be like, I got 3 more here.
Yeah, because that would be like.
Huh?
Would be dating down, you know, if a girl, you know.
You're cutting out, James.
Eh?
YouTube is muting him. Nowadays, you know, back in the days, China preferred to have sons because obviously they take care of the elder and all that stuff. Nowadays, Chinese people prefer to have daughters because the daughters is where the money came.
So somebody be giving them dowries and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, and usually they ask for like, you know, $100,000 plus a house. That's like a standard nowadays.
Can I be a Chinese woman?
That depends. How much will you pay for surgery?
I don't
I
know.
know. Apparently these days you can be anything.
If I get 100 G's in a house out of it, come on.
I think you don't even need to do that. Just go to China and identify yourself as a woman.
Yeah. And squeal like a pig.
Yeah, no big deal.
But yeah, I have so many Asian friends who are single because they couldn't afford that kind of like standard, like to get married. Like literally, if you go on a date, the first thing woman asks you is, do you have a house? How much you pay in your job? You know, do you have a car? And you know, how much money you have in your bank?
Whoa, I'd be like, I just met you. What the hell? You don't need to know all this shit yet.
Because they think that if you don't have all those, there's no point to continue. They literally ask you those first. Right? So for it's almost like a standard now. First thing you sit down is put your car key on the table like that. At least you don't have to ask whether or not you have a car.
Oh, that's a 10-year-old BMW key.
That's from previous generation. How dare you? Like the women's nowadays in Beijing, they drive like Maserati and stuff. They are loaded.
It's like being in Dubai.
So do you have men out there trying to ask for sex?
Say what?
I said, so do you have men out there trying to ask for sex?
I have men's
Male
out there.
Male hookers trying to pick up the women in the Maseratis?
In Japan, there will be.
Really?
In Japan, there's a big market for you know, male hostess.
Wow.
And they make way more money than you think. They can make $2 million a night.
That was a super fun conversation that we had when Tony was out here that night about all that.
They make crazy money, yo.
Man, I'm hitting the gym again.
Here's the thing. When I go to China, I drive Lamborghinis, and not even one woman will look back.
Yeah.
A blue Lamborghini, not one woman will be like, oh, hey, look at that. What's that? No.
That's the difference between Wisconsin and Japan and China. You know, that Wisconsin, the girls only ask for $100. Girlfriends only ask for $100.
It might work in like Cambodia or Laos, you know, but not in Beijing or Shanghai. Like those women are crazy loaded.
Oh yeah, I love going to the casinos here. All the Asians playing baccarat. Oh my God, the money they throw down. It's crazy.
Nowadays, a lot of women's father, whatever, they own like factories. And if you own a factory in China for manufacturing, you're loaded.
Right.
Doesn't matter what it is. Like if you make masks right now, holy shit, you're loaded.
Yeah. It may be cheap, but if you make enough of them, that's a lot of money.
What happened to the good old days? Breath.
Say that again. What happened to the good old day? What?
When women had being loaded meant they had big breasts.
Because big breast is not it anymore. Big breast is not it anymore.
No, but that's what it used to be when a woman was loaded. I mean, it had nothing to do with money.
So Quick says that's why Mexicans are better. All you have to do is legal papers.
He's muffled because
Yeah.
he's probably drunk already and trying to speak English.
He's
I don't know.
speaking
I
German.
don't know. Now see if I
I
do
don't
this
use-
whole.
I don't usually drink at 3 o'clock in the morning. 5 o'clock in the morning now.
Add some
Nine.
Kahlua to your coffee.
9.
Because I like to at least have breakfast before I drink.
You don't have Kahlua
So
with your
James, you
coffee?
probably really what was that comedian from the UK, Benny Hill? You probably really enjoy those.
Benny Hill was funny as hell.
So why is it Albert doesn't really look like James?
He does if he takes the beard off.
Huh?
He does if he takes the beard off.
But you don't keep a beard.
No, I don't keep a beard.
Why not, James? Grow the beard.
Nah, wife doesn't like it too much.
He's probably like me, where he can't grow one.
Yeah, like if I was to try, it would take me 40 years to grow to like Albert.
Right, like me.
James, you got some corn in your pocket?
No. I put all
can't
the
grow
corn
it.
in the chili.
I can't grow a beard either.
Asians can't grow a beard. Actually, some Asian could. Some Asian could.
Apparently, this Mexican can't either.
Fu Manchu?
They can do those Fu Manchu beards like Martina Maya does.
Like, it's like,
Oh, Martin, you do a Fu Manchu?
No.
Well, Martin,
The only-
you probably got that means you probably got a lot more Indio blood in your bloodline somewhere than if you can't grow a beard.
Asian
Yeah,
gotta grow
but
those
also-
eye beards. You know?
Now the Asians grow that mole with that 1 foot with like 5 fucking hairs.
Eyebrows that are out here like in Kill Bill.
No, that's the
That's
thing
what
though. Some
Vietnamese
people, some
guys-
Asian actually like those moles that has hair on it. People like some Asians love them.
I know, man.
I don't
You go
know.
to like the Asian markets and you always see that one dude. He's got fucking like 6 whiskers and shit.
Oh,
You're like,
really? Wow.
what the fuck, dude?
You know, when I see it, I think of like Austin Power. Like, it's like just go get it removed. You can look okay.
I don't know.
Now-
Them girls with that one mole
Do
hair,
some
I think
Asians
that's
do
pretty
the long fingernail, right? Like I don't have to work anymore.
No,
As long as
the
it
long fingernail is if your
Cocaine.
left hand fingernail pass
Yeah.
the ring finger's first section, it gives you good luck. It makes you make more money.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we had a manager in Malaysia. He had that finger like that.
It's actually came from the back in the day in the history called royalties, like you know the emperors and stuff like that. They don't have to do work, right? So they leave long nails. So you think that if you have long nails, you'll be rich.
You don't have to. Yeah.
They have those
I
nail
thought-
guards.
Hey, I'll tell you when I go to a restaurant and I do the tea and do the double tap with the fingers, they're like, "How do you know about that?"
Oh, yeah. Stop. Yeah.
Back in high school, we used to have long pinky nails for.
Cocaine, man.
That's
Yeah, but it was only one fingernail.
But they usually just keep the pinky, so they just
Yeah.
keep the pinkies. It's
Yeah.
really funny because every time it breaks, I know I spent a lot of money. After Shadow Smoker's Legion, look at my pinky, no nail.
No, no. Yeah. There's still money for Davidoff, though.
Right?
There's always money for Davidoffs.
So Tony, when you feel better, what are going to be your two double fist and cigar challenge?
I don't know, like Casa Cuevas, I guess.
Don't go light. Go at least medium.
I was just gonna go like Connecticut.
Stop it. Even
No,
I
you-
didn't do that.
He's
go
gonna be
with-
wimpy.
You
Two
got to go with
Woodies.
the
Two
Yakazuma
Woodies.
or the what is it? The Yakuza from Davidoff. One of those. at least.
Yamasa, I will die in 2
Yamasa.
seconds.
There you go.
Yamasa,
a
you get
Yamasa
two of
and a
those, you'll
Skuro.
pass out in 2 seconds.
Yeah, there you go.
Nah, two Woodies.
Two Woodies.
There you go.
That will
It'll
look
take them
wrong.
10 hours.
He'll get flagged for that. 2 Woodies at the same time.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Yeah, 3,000 subscriptions, 3,000 subs.
Yeah. Yeah, they'd be
Two-
like, that's not allowed on this. That's not allowed on YouTube.
Two Oros.
You know, here I can do 2 like right now with these. Okay, ready?
stop it.
Uh-oh.
Tony, do
Oh.
two
Don't
Two
know
Oros.
out.
2 Oros.
2 orals? You guys have to send me more orals. I only have 1 left. I only have 1 left. I had 2 a week, 2.5 weeks ago. Now I have 1 left.
I know what we should do for Tony's double challenge. We should do a journey and a voyage.
They're not gonna burn together.
Yeah, you got to be about the same ring gauge and about the same length.
Yeah, they're not gonna burn together.
Oh, that's right. That's right. They're different sizes.
I only have 1 journey. I'm holding on to that one.
Just smoke it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
I've still got 3 journeys, so I'm good.
Two of the soy sauce.
What was
Oh.
the journey? What was that cigar?
Huh?
What was the journey? Who made
Journey
that one?
is my father's.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Nice.
Made for David Houseblend, yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's a really, really good cigar.
It is a good cigar.
So
And they're really
before-
good when they got age on them, too.
Yeah,
You let them
before-
sit for a while, they taste really good.
It's so
Before
good I burned my
Facebook-
pinky for it.
Before Facebook locked down all those groups, I won a Year of the Pig 888 from Cohiba, and I gave it to my son. Then I found out that thing's like a $200 cigar now.
You can't even find them anymore.
No, it's like $2,000 a box. It was
It's like
ridiculous.
choke your son right now. Give it back.
Give it back.
Give me that thing back, yeah. And you find
Spit it
out
out.
he smoked. You find out he's like a quarter of an inch, and then just left it in the ashtray.
Right?
Yeah,
I,
oh, I told him. I said, if I ever give you a really good cigar, you better not do that.
I know a guy
Yeah.
that's not. I know a guy that's not Tony that bought a box of the what the hell the Oro Blancos.
Oh shit.
$5,000.
Wait a minute, you're confusing me, Martine. Which one's you?
Was it worth the money, Tony? The Oro Blanco?
Is it worth the money? Like in turn of
The experience, was it worth paying that money?
No.
Well, you didn't. Well,
it's never
no.
it's never worth any money to that kind of money to buy any cigars. That I can tell you for sure.
It's probably like my unicorn I just bought. It's not worth $100, but
No.
you gotta have it.
I mean, if you have a good reason to smoke it, then that event's worth that money. But then not the
Right.
cigar itself. It's not gonna
Like-
worth.
Yeah, at least I know it's gonna be a good cigar, not like those $2,000 Gurkhas.
$2,000
Yeah,
Gurkha,
yeah.
you're buying the box and then comes with the free cigars.
like the experience of all of us getting one for you, that was worth it, right?
Yeah, that was worth it. I mean, it could. No, that's the thing. If all of you decide to pay money to get a Gurkha, that Gurkha will have worth that money. You know, technically.
Yeah.
So, $500 for a cigar, every puff, you know, it's like $100. So, you know,
Yeah, but-
it's not worth it.
We couldn't find enough people in the group though willing to pay 2 cents for a Gurkha. So
Except Jeff. Except
I
Jeff.
didn't even
Jeff
know
will
you
pay.
guys
Jeff
did
will
that.
pay for it.
yeah, but I mean, that would be from the group though, because you only get like 3 people in the group.
Yeah, pretty much no one will pay for Gurkha. That's the thing. But unfortunately, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. I mean, some cigars you're paying for, like show off almost. Like, you know, if you go to a lounge and smoke a Oro, then then everybody will be like, whoa, this guy is smoking a Oro Blanco. So, you know, you get that. So okay, $500 worth of stairs. You know,
Have to get one of those
Yeah,
to
but
go to
that's-
New York.
it's almost the same thing. It's almost the same thing as smoking a Bahike.
Yeah, I have one thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save that for my birthday.
No, you know what, Gary, you should. It'd be better off if you had somebody that has lower taxes get you an Oro Blanco, because in New York you're gonna get raped on taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a box of Blancos are $5,000, right? So, you know,
Yeah.
$5,000, you can buy a lot of cigars. So
Yeah, I took in. That's why I went ahead and sourced the Oro Blanco because we have some of the cheapest tobacco tax. It was saved us, saved money in the end. So.
Well, see, I can get the Oro Blanco for 495 euros, and that's
Over
including the
$5 grand.
tax.
That's
Tax is
over
already
500.
in there.
That's
We
over
don't
500.
we don't have taxes added onto the price of something like you do.
Yeah, you just got the
Tax
VAT
is
tax already on there, right?
included.
Yeah.
It's already included, so it's 495 including the tax.
So what's the duty free like in Germany? Like that would be without any of the taxes, right?
Yeah, exactly.
No, but that's the thing. When you go to duty-free shops, like in the airport, they don't have that much selections for you to buy.
No,
So,
they don't. They don't.
At best, you find the Siglos.
And I don't know if the price of duty free is really that much cheaper than what we pay for it over here anyway.
It's not, because when I went to duty free in Japan to buy the Cohiba Siglo ones, they were $19 each.
Yeah.
So there's about, if you pay tax, it's about the same,
Yeah, you got to be careful. Sometimes you get good deals. I got what was that? The King Alexander whiskey. I got that for $100 at the Canadian duty free.
Anyways, it is 11:11, 2 hour and 18 minutes in.
Make a wish.
Huh? Make a wish. No, I think I'm gonna drop off now. So you guys are gonna continue or what?
I'm done.
Yeah,
with my
why
cigar,
not?
But, if anybody wants to stay on,
Time for the Martina
I'll
Maya.
stay on. I still got a little bit.
Martina
left.
Maya
I'll go get
after
another one.
show. Da-da.
I'm gonna have to go grab me another cigar then. And top
Yeah,
off my
me
list.
too.
I'll grab another one.
Yep.
Yeah, if you guys
I'll
want
grab
to stay
another
on,
one
I'll
too.
grab
I'll
another
stay on.
cigar, I'll top off my whiskey, and we'll start all over again.
Yeah, exactly. Let's do that.
All right,
Michael,
cool.
you
So
still
I'm gonna
here?
step off now. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see
All
you
right,
guys.
get
Bye.
that
Yeah,
duty
well,
free, Tony.